I'm not fucking kidding around. You hear me? You hear me? Buckle your fucking seatbelt. Compete! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! When they talk you in dress, when they say things about your mom, when they say things about your kids, that don't mean I have been convinced. Is that cool? Is that acceptable? That's okay, right? Is that acceptable? I told you I would be relentless, and I am, and I will continue to be. Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! Keep it up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! I'm not the bad guy, peeps. They started this war. I did not. You fucked with the wrong guy. I ain't gonna stop. I'm in it for the long run. Because you love a lie. Because you are boundering. Because it's time for your commandments. Because this time the gloves are off. Because this time it's different. Because they're gonna fucking hate for all your sins. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Keep it fucking up. Because guess what? You can't beat this. It's virtually impossible. All I'm gonna tell you is people in glass houses. I haven't even fucking started. Your turn, bitch. Wait, Vince, I just pushed the guy off my porch. I'm pumping, brother, and I'm coming for you motherfuckers. That's right. I am in the gym, and when I'm in the gym, I'm thinking about the people who are gonna fucking pay their debt to me. Don't cross the two. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. We have no problems, Brennan. My kids didn't abandon me, Brennan. So you better not fucking lie about me again, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. You lie one more fucking time about me, Pinky, I'll be coming to your door. We're gonna have a talk. I'll be coming to your door. I'll be in New York soon, Kev. I'll be coming to your door. One more time, Brennan. I'll be coming to your door. Where were you when they called the school district? Where were you when they got me fired? Everybody coming to Steve's defense. Dr. Steve is a great guy. Fuck off. Where were you when they canceled gigs? Where were you when it cost me thousands? Where were you when I was sold out? Where were you, Sunflower Dragon? Tell me who I'm allowed to be mad at. You don't know the abuse that I've gone through. Tell me who I'm allowed to be mad at. You don't know the abuse, all you assholes. You don't know the abuse of Ada. You don't know the abuse of that Tookie. You don't know the abuse of Clay Dabbler. He's a fucking operator. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. Kind of Puerto Rican thing, I think. I don't know. I just don't like to be. I don't like to be crossed. Can you show me a picture? told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They don't hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I done with WhatsApp, I done with kids' name, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a bit of war. I done with WhatsApp, I done with kids' name, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a bit of war. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Boom! School!
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's
Super Jack was really low today. Fucking hell. Boom! School!
Well. Here we are again. You know, welcome to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico host. Mike Morse has returned, and Anthony Zenhauser won't leave, and the great Joe and Andy behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Seth Martin, who did that amazing intro. Shout out to DJ Dabbles, makes all the amazing songs. And thank you all for being here. It's a big night, big news.
I'm out. Can't take it. Can't take it.
Wow. I mean, where to begin? First of all, thank you all for being here. Coming up on 600. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify, do all those things, and get yourself a membership. We were going to do Blunder Years for you today for all you Tier 1 members, but something came up, which we will get into, and we decided to just do this show tonight because we wouldn't be able to do Blunder if we went on earlier. So we'll do either a double for you tomorrow or we'll do them back to back. But whatever. Here's the point. We're all here tonight. We're all going to get what we wanted, and it's going to feel like old times again. That's what's important. So kick back, relax. It's going to be a long night, and we appreciate all your support. Lord knows we need it right now. Mm-hmm. Hellraiser 69 for Racist Frog. What do you call horny black? Okay, we'll throw that in there. You know, you can email those. You don't have to super chat
or just
them.
mail them. Post office.
Yeah, Frog knows them all. He's racist on every level, not just black people.
Why did the joke machine?
Yeah.
Why did the roam the desert for 40 years?
Why?
Because someone lost a quarter.
Thank you. You know, he's such a dickbag, you know.
Quarter.
I'm guessing the big news is the lawsuit arrived. Whoa. You want to go to dessert? Thank you, Daddy. You want to go to dessert before you have your meal?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, you know, Hellraiser, I like you. I like putting up your stuff. Email, Discord.
That's it. Never mind.
If you're, I don't know. I get nervous. I know you're comfortable with it, Joe, because you're racist, but
What do the KKK and Nike have in common? They both make a run faster.
I mean,
Mother
listen,
of God.
you gotta stop. You
Yeah.
gotta stop. I'm pre-liking. Don't let me down. You know it's going to be a good night when the man, the myth, the legend, Dildog is here and his full extension ladder is being raised. Let's start with 1. Come on.
Go!
Let's go to 5. Come on.
I hate the effing ends and Jews.
Let's come up with a dime. It's time.
my dick.
I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
And of course, you can't have 10 without 20, bitch. Run it back.
I'll suck
Run
your
it
dick.
back.
I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
I mean,
I couldn't possibly have any more.
well, that's what separates, generous people between fucking legends and gods.
Mhm.
50 bomb on top of every.
I'll suck your dick.
What are you hitting back
hey,
there?
beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
I'm hitting a black guy in the head.
Yeah, really.
So happy he ejaculated on the button.
Dildog, you are the best. I refuse to believe this isn't the real Fred Norris, who is a huge mega fan and watches religiously. Thank you, Fred Eric. We love you. And listen, turn on accept gifted memberships. That's a perfect example of why you should turn it on. There's a link in our description. Click on that link. It'll take you to your settings. Turn on accept gifted memberships. So that way, when Dildog throws his ladder out like that, his big dick swinging, you get a membership like Kiki.
Boom.
Shout out Keanu, caught a membership.
Right in the asshole.
You're not getting a link. Sorry. This is one show you ain't coming on.
You put in my butthole.
Dildog rules Bartertown. Yes. Thank you.
Ill dog rules Bartertown.
Gifted 1 Gartner fan. Come on. Let's go. Mike Shitty, internet provider, gifting a dime.
I'll suck your
My
dick.
high school
I'll suck your
picture?
dick.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
You guys are amazing. This is all going to help. There's trouble. There's trouble ahead, and we're going to need all your help. Locks and Docs with a super sticker of $1. Thank you, Locks and Docs. I'm drinking a martini in anticipation of this big show. Let's fucking go. Welcome back, Mike Morse. Oh, hey, Don, FST DJ.
Right.
Oh, hey, Stuttering John's disgusting lumpy goiter.
Locks and Docs with $2.
Thank you.
Locks and Docs with $3.
Thank
Locks
you.
and Box with $4.
Thank you.
Bitch.
Thanks for bucks.
Locks and Docs with $10. Free Shuli. Come on. It's
Anytime he hears the word free, he's happy. So that's
oh my God, brings a tear to my eye. Arthur, thank you for being the only channel in the Dabbleverse where everyone, even Lenny, chooses to have fun and make us laugh every day instead of burdening us with their personal grievances and crybaby bullshit. Thank you very much. We try. Thank you. Thank you very much. We try to keep it fun over here. You know.
Yeah.
23 months.
That's why
yeah.
Mike was gone. And now
That's why.
Yeah,
Talk
we
about
don't
fun.
know. We don't know what's going to happen after
I
that.
think you had fun. Just imagine me.
The fun level went through the roof as soon as Mike left. 23 months on this TSN journey. Thanks for all the laughs, dudes. Dapper Peanut, thank you for 23 months. Big fan gifting a membership as well.
100%.
Thank you. Meredith Halfpenny gifting
Thank
as
you.
well.
Oh, Meredith.
Thank you, my dear. Good to see you. $5 cherry pie for Miss Stacy Allen Frog. Ribbit, motherfucker.
Little Destiny, please report to the champagne room.
Tempest, you're on main. Tempest.
Look at that. Idiot.
On my pussy.
Mahogany, you're at the ATM.
Will Gertrude, please go to the back office.
Agnes, they're asking you to leave. Agnes, please leave the premises. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Abigail. I didn't know you worked here.
Supposed to storm during my golf outing tomorrow. Shuli, anything you could do would be greatly appreciated. You know what? Let me make a note of that.
Got your laser nearby?
Yeah, I got it. Well, we got a meeting later tonight, so I'll bring it up in the meeting. Brown hour, weather change, golf. Thank you. All right, done. It's in the notes, brown hour. I'm on it. Evening, boys. Oh, hey, Andy.
Oh, hey, RDC Anthony. Good to
And you
see
know what RDC loves to do? Drop a gifted membership every
That's
show.
my picture.
Every time. Coming up on 800 here live. Please hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. If you're just tuning in, you didn't miss anything yet. We are getting to the meat and potatoes here, and you will not be disappointed. Thank you. As Sal once said, hi, I'm... I was in a little hiatus for the past few days because of my job, but I'm glad to be here with TSN family tonight. Hit the like button, you cowards. He's the protagonist, another very loyal supporter of ours. We appreciate it. Nice Moon, Navy vet right
100%.
there. Real man. I'm working on getting a guest. You want to talk about a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about a guest.
Mario Bosco.
Maron, you know how many tours of Italy I've eaten?
I'm a veteran of the comedy scene.
So yeah, if I can get, we are going to get him. I just don't know when. But when he comes on, all our vets that are in the chat, I think you guys will be very happy with this.
You're gonna fucking shit your panties.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait. Hello, fellows. Been a while. Busy with life. All is well, if not better than ever. Hey, Shuli, let's get that TSN wrestling pod going. Love you guys. Weasel Tales. Check him out on YouTube. If you're an old school wrestling fan and you love Bobby the Brain, go check out Weasel Tales' YouTube page. He's good. He worked with Bobby. He's got a bunch of stuff. They did a book together. So he's got a lot of insight. Are you announcing DabbleCon 3 or a TSN cruise? I wish it was that good of news.
Actually,
I really do.
One could lead to the other at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may have to leave the country, all of us together.
Yeah.
Rob Johnson, $3. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Chelino, Keanu swore to KB she's never been here. Oh, no.
Oops.
Well, if you can't take Keanu at her word, then what's left? I ask you.
I've lost faith.
Wow. Gift and one bubble popper.
Thank
BP
you.
in the building. Suck it, Morse. Oh, hi, Don.
Oh, hey, I'm me. I've always been me since 5 years old.
That is an actual John quote. John's Ceiling of Lies. Super sticker of $1. Thank you. Another legend. Coming up with a new name for now. Drummer Mom. The Amber coverage, the Amber Lynn coverage has caused her to change her screen name. FSJ, Skull, Jabroni, 22 months. Welcome back, Mike Morse. Heart you guys. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. Mike P. Gray Shirt Club, Justice for Magneto and Shuli. I'd like to say Zen fought the good fight and sisters left him alone. But TSN isn't a fairy tale. Well, it's kind of is. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Crayon. Yeah, we're all gray and gray shirts, and we all have beards now.
Yeah. Well, we're getting used to the uniformed look, if you will.
Yeah.
Because it's looking like it's going to be heading that way. You know, not good.
No.
We ran out of orange for tonight, but we might need it later on.
Right.
Luckily, I have two
yeah.
open pockets for you guys to hold on to.
Oh, let me tell you something. You're gonna have a third open pocket, whether you know it or not.
Mike,
Thanks,
put some,
teabag.
Mike, put some Kool-Aid on your lips for me later. Do
That's called the ultimate pocket over there.
you prefer syrup or jam? I prefer syrup.
Jelly. Dan Catalano.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away, yeah. Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away, yeah.
FM Nobody gifting a membership as well. Thank you,
Wheelchair
sir.
Prison.
6 months. I don't think I've been here in like 4. Well, then you really haven't missed much. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, fuck
How
off.
in the hell did he get back into the country? Ice is slipping. House of Rebellion. Good to see you. Hey, House of Rebellion did a thing on Opie. I believe. It was House of Rebellion. And
His
it's
wife,
really,
actually. Yeah.
really fucking good. Really good. It's on their YouTube channel, right? Is it on the House of Rebellion YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Mrs. Rebellion, I think, did it.
Mrs. Rebellion did a great job. Thank you. Go check it out if you're a fan of all the O&A lore and Opie stuff. Just to keep the super chats going because it upsets the cat known as Bob. Thank you, Hamhead.
Thank you, Hamhead.
We're not going anywhere. We started early because we knew you guys are going to have a lot to say. So these chats are going to be, it's going to be a big part of the show. What U.S. Customs agent let Mike back in? Terrible. Anyway, boys, let's rock tonight. Woo. Hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Zach Hoffman. In Canada, we rock out, we air guitar, and we tear riffs.
Hey, another legend. Milk John's mom gifted a membership. Thank you, sweetie. Mike, I like the facial hair. It suits you.
Thank you, BMC.
Yeah, she needs to get out of the house.
We'll have to do at some point, Frog, put up a poll. We'll see if people want me to keep it.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
It's close. That's close. He's like a cherry pie, which we just did. We're not, I mean, Morse is going to get blacked soon. Skull. Like one can only hope. Wade Garrett gifting a membership as well.
100%.
All right. Who's ready? Who's ready to rock? Coming up on 1,000 here. Please hit like if you don't mind. Hit subscribe if you're not. Hit notify. Thank Dildog and the many others that have been gifting memberships. You're all tier 1 members now, which means tomorrow when we do Blunder Years, you can all join us behind the wall. Check out the Blunder Years, the archive of Blunder Years. And tier 2 members, you get it all. But both of you get access to the Discord, all kinds of fun stuff. So thank you to everybody who's gifting, signing up, super chatting. Here's where we're at. I have received documentation today.
Karmic is going insane.
I've never signed for something with such a big smile on my face, not knowing what it is. But I had a feeling. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've never been given something like this before. And I just want to say,
love.
I don't know that the people who are attached to what was sent out even know that they're attached to what went out. I don't know if they're actually. Oh, it could be a troll trolling us. It could be very well a troll trolling John.
Do you think he would fall for something like that?
Possible. But I did not get served. I did not get served. Right, Frog? I did not get served.
No,
this is not...
no, a lawsuit gets served. This is not a lawsuit. When you say you've never gotten anything like this, we sort of have because it's sort of a cease and desist, but there's also a demand, which we will get to.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cease and extortion letter, it feels like, which is pretty interesting. Now, look, all that being said, I don't know how real this is. I don't know, what the deal is with this. Oh, look at this angel popping in.
Oh, Mike's still on this show?
I know. Bye, Karl. I knew we were going to lose him.
Now we all have beards.
What's up, boys?
I got paperwork today.
What does Jenny Jingles have to do about this?
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I have something to share with everybody. So I get this cease and whatever from people claiming to represent John. And again, I don't know how real this is as far as John knowing about it, being involved in it. It could be a mission, that somebody's doing on their own. That being said, what I can share with you is everything, because there's not going to be any ceasing or desisting on any end whatsoever. If they want to go to court and sue, I'm more than welcome to
that'd be
go down.
amazing. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
It's more of a demand letter than it is a cease and desist.
Yes. So you want to bring up the first page of this, Frog?
Do I?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, first thing you can see, it's very professional. It's addressed to Mr. Shalom Egar,
Shalom, Shuli.
which right away I know these guys mean business. So
I have a friend from Hawaii. His name is Aloha.
right, right. In English, do you call them hello or goodbye?
Right.
It's tough because mine's actually peace, not hello or goodbye. All right. So go ahead, Frog. You're the nerdiest of the nerds. You want to read this?
Sure. You want me to-
All right. You don't want to? Mike? You're
Let me
second.
put on my spectacles.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Here you complain.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Mike.
Mr. Heberger and Mr. Egar. Our firm represents John Melendez, our client. It has come to our attention that you have knowingly and repeatedly used our client's name, likeness, image, voice, video clips, and related icons/logos to promote your recent commercial event in Rochester, New York.
Well, hold on. Can you just stop for a second? Because already it's incorrect because the event was not in Rochester, New York.
Right.
Well, no, they're referring to one of the DabbleCons.
The
here.
DabbleCon 2.
DabbleCon
Well,
2, most likely.
They don't say it though. They don't say DabbleCon 1 or 2.
Right.
They just say Rochester event. And also, we used his saliva. We used his mucus. They're leaving things out.
Cum stains. You forgot the cum
Right,
stains
cum
on the
stains.
on the couch
No,
cushions.
couch cushions aren't even mentioned in this.
All right, go ahead.
Generating revenue from podcasts, promoting the event, and later rehashing the same or related content, both regularly and at a follow-up event. Regularly and at follow-on.
I've got this, Mike. Follow-up event in
No, it's
April
follow-on
2000.
event, you dumb cunt. On April of 2025, your advertisements.
Hold on, real quick. I want to comment on that.
Yeah,
So this is New York
Here's
state
the
law.
correct.
Okay, so it's a violation of New York State publicity law and damages. And so it starts with a Rochester event. Vague.
Yep.
We don't know what that is.
Right.
And then because money was made in our Florida event,
Right.
they just like put that in. They don't. And then also April something happened too that we're also want damages from.
It's like an episode of Supermarket Sweeps where they're just grabbing everything and putting it's a shopping
yes.
spree. They're just throwing it all in one cart.
Don't get
you know?
mustard. That's not worth nothing. Come here. Get the
Right.
meat. Get the meat.
Right.
Your advertisements, social media posts, podcasts, and video production prominently feature our client's identity without his consent. You have even publicly acknowledged that this use was unauthorized and legally risky, seemingly flouting your own knowing violations of New York state law. Such conduct violates New York civil rights law 5051.
Yeah, you can skip all that shit.
Yeah. Prohibiting the use of individuals' identity for advertising or trade without written consent. We are writing to resolve this matter before our client decides to take legal action.
So this is why it kind of looks like someone's fucking with John.
Yes.
Because it's that right to publicity thing that got thrown out with prejudice when he tried to sue SiriusXM.
Twice.
Right. Yeah.
Right. He literally lost twice. He appealed and went down the second time. So somebody has convinced him to come after us for the same thing he lost already twice. And now this is where it gets interesting. The next page.
The unauthorized exploitation of our client's identity has been substantial and sustained. Your promotions have likely generated over $300,000 in revenue, all derived from misappropriating our client's fame for your profit.
Don't tell Bob Levy about the $300,000.
Don't tell me either. What the fuck is going on here, guys?
Shut up. I told you to skip past that part. I told you
Yeah, second page.
fucking redact that shit, you idiot frog.
Is that a Miata in your driveway, Shuli? What the fuck is going on?
Under New York City civil rights law, our client is entitled to injunctive relief and damages for these unlawful acts. Section 51 expressly authorizes an injunction against continued use and compensatory damages for any injuries sustained by the unconsented use, as well as exemplary punitive damages where the defendant knowingly used the person's identity in an unlawful manner. In the Second Circuit's recent Electra decision, the court reaffirmed these elements and remedies under 51.
Let me stop you right there. Sorry.
Okay.
So the case that's referring to is Carmen Electra versus 59 Murray Enterprises, which owns strip clubs and was using her on their billboards. So like as if you'd see the billboard and
But
think, if I
Carmen
go to
Electra
this-
was at the strip club though. So like when you went there, you saw 1998 Carmen Electra.
No.
No,
Oh,
he did
no?
not.
Not
He
the
did
case.
not, Karl.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure that case parallels theirs.
If I could get John's picture on strip clubs, I would have it all over the country. Are you kidding me?
To prevail, a plaintiff must show 1, use of name, portrait, picture, or voice; 2, within New York; and 3, for advertising or trade purposes; and 4, without consent. All 4 elements are plainly met here. The evidence demonstrates that you unlawfully promoted the Rochester event,
Okay, here we go.
the April event, and business openly and knowingly in effect daring our client to assert his rights under New York state law.
So
Moreover,
hold on. So again, it's mentioning Rochester in April.
yeah,
Right.
well,
Well, no, it says promoted the Rochester event, comma.
the
The
April,
April
so
event.
also the
Oh,
flood.
okay, I got
Right.
you. I didn't
They're
see
trying to
that.
tie
And-
these two things together. They're not related.
I
And
got
your
you.
business in general, apparently, which is in Alabama.
Right. That's where New York state law really gets you, you know?
Moreover, you are not entitled to claim any incidental use, parody, or newsworthiness defense. Well, he started his podcast saying the world famous John Melendez, the Stuttering John. So
Well,
Good point.
Well,
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
the language gets very funny here.
Yeah, go
those
ahead.
exceptions apply only to legitimate editorial or news reporting contexts. No difference.
So Frog brought this up. What that's saying is the only form of media that's allowed to parody and criticize is news, legitimate news sources, no one else.
Well, the big case was the Hustler, right? That was the first case, the Hustler versus
Larry Flint.
Yeah, Larry Flint won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he was parodying whoever it was. Who it was.
Are you still on vacation, Mike?
No. Listen, if you ever want to do anything funny, be my guest. Knowing commercial promotions. By contrast, you have made our client's identity central to marketing your event and podcast. The courts have consistently held that a plaintiff does not need to prove actual loss or profits or commercial damage to prevail.
All right,
Clearly,
let me stop you one more time.
Yeah.
So that footnote is referring to a case Lehman versus Chuckleberry. I actually thought that footnote had to be wrong, but it's actually Lehman versus Chuckleberry.
Lehman
Where-
versus Frankenberry.
where Jackie Collins sued a magazine that was publishing a naked photo of her, which again, I don't think quite parallels our case.
Also, check out Mike Morse at Chuckleberry this weekend.
oh yeah,
Tickets available.
I'm hosting. Clearly, your intentional, promotional, and commercial use of a celebrity's identity outside of a bona fide news context is actionable. That's complete bullshit. Accordingly, we demand the following by no later than Friday, June 13th, 2025.
All right. This is important, guys, because all of you in the chat, we're going to need this by when? June 13th. So if you guys could help out, whatever you can do, gift 300,000 worth of memberships, I guess, or
Yeah.
super
Yeah,
chat.
you wouldn't need that many gifted memberships, right? It's $5.
YouTube takes 30%. If you're on an
Yeah.
iOS device, that's another
Oh.
30. So if we
Yeah.
can try to get the
We got to
gross
split
amount,
it 5 ways.
right? Not
let's-
the net.
Well, technically, it's
mil.
only $150,000 a piece, right?
No,
No,
actually,
no.
we're gonna learn
Responsible.
it's twice as much. We're gonna
Oh
learn in a
no!
second.
Oh
What?
no!
We're both responsible for $300,000.
Oh boy, yeah, it's coming.
yeah.
If only we had Steel Toe to tell us how to tell them how to donate.
Oh, and producer Chris has just quit WATP. I just got the text. Sorry. Well, it's fun working with him.
Hey, if there's an opening.
The rats are jumping ship as we speak.
Accordingly, we demand the following. But we did that. Immediate cessation. Cease all use of our client's name, likeness, image, voice, video, and icons/logos in any advertising, promotion, or content. Monetary damages. Compensatory damages of $300,000 and exemplary damages of $300,000. That's a lot.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's $300,000 because of the money that we made, and then another
Right.
$300,000 that's punitive
Ah.
because he deserves it.
But
Yeah.
here's my question, Karl. For years, John's been saying we don't make anything, and it's all fake. So,
Well, yeah, he knows that I make money. He thinks you guys. He knows that you guys aren't doing anything.
okay.
That works.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fake super chats coming in, so that's good.
Yeah.
Well, send Lucy the link, Meredith says. That might not be a bad idea if she's available.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
She usually does something on Tuesdays. Let me text her and see if she's available.
Yeah.
I'll send it either way.
So
So
look
according-
at you two fighting over this. I
All
like
right.
it.
Fair enough. Send it to one.
He got
also
catty. He got catty.
Don't talk to my woman like that.
I'll go into her GM thread. We talk all day.
I'll slide in there. Don't worry.
Oh.
Why are angels white? Because
Why?
if they were, they'd be bats.
You know what? Listen,
Jesus,
Joe,
no.
keep your racist shit on your
no.
channel.
No.
On your channel, dude.
I
You know, I
it's
might have
helping
to get an actual job someday.
Good
I think
luck.
it's helping the channel. I think it's making things sound better.
Yeah.
It's called brand loyal.
And
ahead.
you're going to punish our willful misconduct. Accounting of profits, a full written accounting of all revenues and profits you obtain from the unauthorized use of our client's identity to verify and ensure proper restitution.
Oh, this was written by Kevin Brennan. Show me the books. I want to see how much
Right.
money they made.
I was thinking Scott Salem, another one.
Written certification, written confirmation under oath that you have fully complied with the above demands and have ceased any further infringing of our client's identity. If you fail to comply by the deadline, our client will likely initiate litigation.
Can I just
We-
point
Spoiler
out?
alert.
I just want to point out we held the event at the Comedy at the Carlson.
Yep.
Who definitely should be part of this lawsuit. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know
what
why
the hell?
Mark's not getting sued for
By the
this.
way, September 13th, I'll be at the Comedy at the Carlson.
Carlson
Tickets
Comedy
are on
account.
sale now. Go to carlsoncomedy.com before they totally wipe them out.
If you fail to comply by the deadline or initiate litigation, we will seek
The client
all
will
remedies.
likely initiate litigation.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
you know what's funny? The last two nights we've played a This Day in History from John from a year ago and I think 2 years ago, and both days he was threatening myself and the channel with a lawsuit. One for saying he didn't graduate college, and then what was the next one? For saying he's a criminal
Yeah.
because he mailed himself cocaine.
And technically, including tonight's package, it'll be 3 days in a row.
Right.
wow.
So, this is like his thing. It's like he's got to do this every so often.
But why hedge your bets on this sentence? And I'm not a lawyer. I don't
Right.
know why. But why would you say if you fail to comply, the client will likely initiate? Like, what's the percentage chance? 54%? 82%?
Yeah.
What do you mean likely? Is it going to happen or not? Are we going to get sued or what's going on?
Have we learned nothing from Lerman versus Chuckleberry, gentlemen?
No, but also, why bother sending this ridiculous demand letter as if you and Karl are going to give him $600,000? Just file the lawsuit. Why bother going through this?
Okay, so Joe, there could be a thing where Shuli and I go, got us. You're right. What if we gave you 200,000? Like we could try to negotiate the terms.
Right. That thing is called being as dumb as John. That's what that thing is called, Karl. And we're not. Nobody is.
Shit. No
Tell him
shit.
we'll settle for the revenue from his YouTube channel.
This whole thing sounds like it was written by Chat GPT, though. You know
I
what I
thought you
mean?
said
Like
Chad Zubak.
Chad GPT Zumach. It just sounds very like somebody just went blip and just put it into a AI thing and sent it to you. It sounds very bullshitty.
It's and again, it falls under that umbrella. We always talk about it. What would scare John? This is all it would take to freak John out.
Yeah.
Right. Like he thinks that we're going to see chats coming in that say $600,000. We're like, can't show that. I'm not going to show that super chat like he did with the 12.5.
Right.
Before I even read it, I read the attorney's name and I go, this isn't real. This can't be real.
Dewey Cheatham? Who's that guy?
It's
Have you guys looked at this website on the show yet?
no. What's going on with his website?
We got to look at the website because the photo of him is hysterical.
Oh,
Oh yeah, let's go.
We'll finish this first. and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
go there.
Let's get Yucko in this, and we could have Lerman versus Brickleberry.
He's back. He may not be able to read, but the funny's back. That's all
We
that
can't
matters.
move. We can't move the windows, but you went up really high on that.
Yeah, we can't move anybody on screen. Bugging, but go ahead.
All right, where are we? Please be reminded that under Article 51, a successful plaintiff is entitled to an injunction to recover both actual and punitive damages. Our client has suffered serious harm to his reputation and brand value here, and you have knowingly profited at his expense.
Okay, so this comes back to the Lenny Dykstra defense. I don't know if you guys remember this.
Yeah, it's one of the best court stories ever.
It's great. He sued for defamation, and the judge said, no one can hurt your brand more than you have. You have no ground to stand on. There's nothing anyone can say about you that'd be more detrimental to your reputation than you being you.
In my mind, I picture the judge saying that and Dykstra just taking his documents, tapping the desk with it, going, all right, good day, gentlemen.
We have 20 years of you hurting your own fucking reputation.
But when I read this, I was thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, so he's serious. He's suffered serious harm to his reputation. I hope this goes to court, because I would love to just show the jury John on December 31st, 2024, getting blackout drunk. Like, are we the problem, or is John the problem?
Yeah.
But would the Kate Meany tapes be brought into evidence? Because technically that's DabbleCon 3.
Yeah,
If we're playing the tapes at the courthouse, that's another. I mean, we'll get the entire crew here.
Oh, the clips of him threatening to kill Brennan, the clips of him saying how he's going to break Chad's arm, how
Getting
he's going to
cocaine for the wedding.
getting coke for the wedding.
Objection, Your Honor. We have to read a couple super chats to get caught up.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to rope Hitman Dan in that wig into this fucking thing. Nobody wants that.
Well, and you just look at his podcast pre-Dabbleverse, where he had 7 people watching him.
Right.
So we actually helped his income.
He made him money. He owes
That's
us
true.
money.
Yeah. Hey.
100%.
Yeah, that's a good point too. He would have to show his income reduction, and his entire life finances would be public. But but listen, since he left the Tonight Show, the most money he's ever made has been on YouTube with our shows, WATP and Rico covering him.
Right.
That's it. That's a fact. So he should be thanking us. This should be, what can I send you guys? How much can I send you guys for helping me earn 90 grand?
John, keep it. This is what's on me, buddy. Don't even worry about it. We got you.
A thank you's enough, John. A thank you's enough.
Can I point
Go
out
ahead.
just a couple
Yeah.
things on this third page?
Sure.
Well, we're
Yeah.
on the second page still.
Is it going to be racist?
Did it not move?
Oh, you did move it, but we weren't done with the second page yet, were we?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was there anything else? Furthermore, the law and recent case law strongly favors our client receiving injunctive, monetary, and exemplary relief under the circumstances. The Second Circuit expressly upheld that Article 51 provides compensatory and punitive damages for knowing unauthorized use. There is nothing in the record to suggest that either of you had any good faith basis for believing our client had consented. Quite clearly the opposite, given the failure to even attempt to defend your conduct. It is evident that an award of...
Well, is he aware that his client didn't ask for my consent when he thought he had nude photos of me and was sharing them around? I don't recall getting, right, Kiki? I don't recall getting reached out to and asked.
Did you show your butthole?
And really, it's been 3 years of this. So if this was really upsetting him, why not do it the first month, the first 2 months?
Yeah, why not sue Sirius XM 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Why did he wait 15 years until he was unemployed to sue them? Exactly.
Let me tell you what's upsetting him these days. The fact that his mommy won't let him do this anymore. That is the most frustrating thing to him these days. Because he doesn't give a fuck about the tapes and what it makes him look like. He didn't give a shit after the first time, and he went back and called her. So you think he cares about the second time? He doesn't give a shit. He's dying to come back.
What
he's gotta
bugs me
listen to
about
his mom.
parents?
Yeah.
What bugs him is that he's too old to fall in a grocery store and try to sue them. Like this is another just a fucking this ambulance chasing grift that
What? You don't
he's
think-
got to continue doing.
You don't think Tabber B. Benedict is legit?
Rutherford, be crazy.
I like
love
that
this.
it says contact us, but there's no phone number. There's no email.
So
there's nothing.
I do have a phone number because it came in the email that I received that you didn't get, Julie.
Wow. Hey.
I do have a phone number for him.
Anti-Semitic.
And I was talking to the official TSN counsel before I came on here, and he recommends that we call and just get clarification if he actually is working with Stuttering John Melendez.
Sure.
Can we do that live on the show?
Yeah.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's finish this up and then we'll do that.
Okay.
In the alternative, we would like to discuss a settlement. Please contact me, buyer before Wednesday, June 11th, to schedule a settlement meeting or conference prior to the deadline. Important notice. This letter serves as a formal notice to preserve all evidence related to this matter. Each of you, including your respected affiliates, that's us, employees, and contractors, must immediately preserve all potentially relevant information, regardless of format or location. I guess I have to keep all those pictures of his mom's bedroom. This includes, but is not limited to, electronic communications, emails, text messages, instant messages, social media posts, and messaging app communications, including those with auto delete features, voice recordings.
Even the Snapchat things that we were sending to each other? Fuck.
We got a lot of voice recordings and voicemails, videos, audio recordings, and related materials, documents, files, and records. Oh my, both electronic and hard copy.
Joe, kill the Google Drive. Kill it right now. Get rid of it.
Throw it in the lake like Steel Toe did with his phone.
A laptop in my garage I got to get rid of real quick.
Metadata and system logs, cloud storage and backup files, mobile device data.
Okay, this is one
Failure.
of the places I want to stop you. Sorry. So
Yeah.
I don't know if Dummy realizes this, but I sure do. And the best part of this whole thing would be if he files a lawsuit against us, we get all that stuff from him.
Yes.
Discovery would be a lot of fun.
A
Yes.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
And depositions would be a lot of fun because they videotape those.
Yes.
Wait, they can do that?
His lawyer's name is Tabber. Now, look, I don't know that this lawyer knows that he's even representing John. This could be a third-party work that John or this guy's not aware of. We don't know that.
Right.
It could be a guy that John has known for years. It could be a guy that John looked up, or maybe he's a guy who's pretending to be this guy.
Maybe
you
it was a
know?
referral from another attorney who decided not to take this case.
Oh, please. I mean,
Very possible.
the possibilities are endless with this. So we don't know what's happening.
So we call up this attorney, just goes, "Oh, hello."
Hello there. Yeah, like, all right, hang up.
Failure to preserve such evidence may result in severe legal consequences, including adverse inferences, monetary sanctions, and other judicial penalties under applicable law.
Tariffs.
This communication is strictly confidential, and made solely for settlement purposes. Our client expressly reserves all possible rights or remedies. Nothing herein shall constitute a waiver of any rights or remedies. Thank you for your attention to this matter. We look forward to discussing the matter with you or your counsel at your or their earlier convenience. It is not our desire to engage in what could be a lengthy and expensive litigation on both sides. However, if we do not hear from you by the deadline, underline this: we will assume you are not interested in resolving this matter without court intervention. Very
Correct.
truly yours, Tabber B. Benedict.
We are not
Okay.
interested in doing this without court intervention. That is correct.
Yeah.
Ano-
Well, we don't care.
another-
It doesn't cost us anything. We made $300,000 just in Florida. I mean,
Right.
what are you talking about?
I think we take a knee on the 5-yard line and just fucking let the clock run out on this one, please.
Can we get Joey C. to represent us?
Oh, that'd be great.
All right,
Go ahead,
another
Joe.
thing I want to point out is, and not like this is conclusive, but check out that signature. It doesn't even remotely say Tabor Benedict. It just says a squiggly line with a T at the end of it,
Yeah.
and then 2 B's. So that's
It says-
a little suspect.
It actually says Dabbler.
Turn it upside
And then
down.
the other thing that I find really weird is that address that's on the bottom. You see that address, 21
Yeah.
West Avenue, number, what is it?
Suite 3008, whatever.
Yeah, Suite 3008, right. So what's weird about that is that's an apartment.
Oh no.
It's not an office building. That's an apartment.
Oh, that's not good.
How many bedrooms for 4,800? Jesus
Yeah, right.
Christ.
It's actually a storage space, which is
All right, whatever. Well,
Can we
that
rent
doesn't-
it out? Can we stay there for the next Dabble House?
yeah.
Is John aware that his lawyer's working out of an apartment? Oh,
So here's his website too.
Yeah,
by
let's go to
way.
the website. I love this.
Complex matters, tenacious advocates, strategic solutions.
Yeah, so first of all, they're a mergers and acquisitions law firm.
Yes.
Well, that's who you want to come after somebody for whatever the fuck John's coming after us for.
A hostile takeover that's going on here.
There goes
Wow.
the, there goes the
Miss,
TSN WATP merger that we were trying to do.
look
Hey,
at
Lucy
this.
Tightbox is here. What's up, Lucy?
Miss
Hello.
Lucy. How are you?
guys?
Thank you for joining us on a last minute like this. Sorry about that, but this is hot off the press, and we need your expertise on this.
I am excited. I have not checked out this website yet. I have read a lot about Tabor
Hey,
Benedict.
all right.
Tabor? How are we saying this?
Tabor.
I don't. Whatever. I've read a lot about him, but I have not looked at this website yet. So I'm
Imagine
excited for that.
this is the best photo you could put for your
Yeah.
homepage of your website.
Yeah, it
It's
looks like he's
blurry.
reenacting the 40-year-old virgin poster.
Love them on
Also, you'll
Yellowstone.
notice no phone
Patrick
number
Bateman.
anywhere.
No phone number
No
to
phone number.
contact.
There's only one page. It's this home page. There's no place else to navigate to.
What does
There's
the
no
contact
phone
page do? There's a contact up there.
Probably a form. Yeah, a form.
Okay, yeah.
Joe, you have a tab for big booty hookers on there. You might want to get that off. The,
I want to close that.
yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
do that. Yeah.
Well, he closed that down immediately. He's like, shit, I do.
So, Lucy, I don't know if you heard us going through this. What are your thoughts, if you did?
Well, I definitely have a lot. I mean, I think any sort of cease and desist is malarkey. That's just
Right.
like my general word for a cease and dismiss. I think you guys are doing the right thing by talking about it. I think this is great. I don't think so. I forget who it was who said it. I was kind of doing two things at the same time, so forgive me here. You might need to catch me up a little bit. But I don't think that it sounds like an AI. What was it? A Chad GPT.
Right.
I think that
Right.
this sounds like a real attorney letter. I think it sounds like a crappy attorney letter.
Right.
And based on my review of Benedict, whatever the heck law firm, it does not seem like there have been very many court cases filed by that law firm by this guy at all. And when you have not filed a lot of lawsuits, you generally are not very good with legalese. So that is kind of my initial impressions to it. So I've been enjoying hearing that. I also think Karl is onto something that maybe there might have been some sort of a referral relating to this, because if I was going to try to find somebody to write a cease and desist, the first thing I do is I Google cease and desist attorney, right?
Right.
This
Right.
guy's not coming up.
Right.
Correct.
This guy is not coming up. He is low on the totem pole. He is the only way to find this guy is if you have a referral, right?
The website is not SEO'd well.
Yeah.
Well, and John tends to do this is why I think he may be involved in it, because John tends to go with who he knows, not who's the best for the job. So the first attorney was what was his specialty? I forget. I don't remember.
Oh,
what
his
his-
specialty was being a fan of the Howard Stern show.
yeah. But after one conversation with the guy, he was in our camp and
Right.
totally turned his back on John.
That's a great
So-
point, Shuli. Do you remember when John put out the Craigslist ad to film him in Washington, D.C.? He read the responses he got. I forgot who his guest was. Maybe it was Midas Touch Brothers or something. And he goes, so this guy says he has this experience. He's done this thing and that thing. And this guy says he's a fan of the Stern Show, knows who I am. And they went, well, you got to go with the guy who has the experience and the equipment and has all the stuff. He's like, no, I went with the guy who knows who I am. And he showed up with his girlfriend and their iPhone.
Yeah, and get charged. You want me?
Yeah,
you
didn't
want me to
have
pay money
batteries.
and go
Yeah,
with somebody
right,
that's good? Is this true? Tabor Benedict, one time, 10 years in state prison for critically injuring a bicyclist while driving drunk and leaving the scene of the accident, can no longer practice law in New York.
Oh, no.
So he
So
can't-
actually-
his. Oh, go ahead.
No,
Frog.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going
No,
to say.
you
okay,
go
so
ahead.
He did have his license to practice law was restricted. It was reinstated back in 2023. So he did go to jail. I don't believe that he served his whole 10-year sentence, but much of that information is accurate. He is currently I think Frog probably has some documents relating to that, maybe.
Yeah, I found that it was very easy to find. So that's the other thing. If this guy is working with John, like John didn't do even the most basic Google search because you find all of this stuff the minute you start looking. But what I find interesting is this guy was sentenced to twice as much time as Issa.
Who?
That's crazy. That's wild.
Can I tell you another really funny parallel to my favorite ever lawsuit on the internet? What's known as the Lowell suit. When Maddox sued Dick Masterson and 19 other people for making fun of him on the internet, he hired an attorney named Kevin Landau, who also has multiple DUI arrests.
Wow.
It's amazing how they find these attorneys.
And it's also pretty amazing that they can get their license back, like after something like that. Like,
So he had to petition the court, and you have to go in front of a referee, and you have to prove that you are back in good standing and that you are going to uphold the standards of New York State. And apparently he was able to do that. But it also seems like this guy has a butt ton of money. So I suspect that maybe that had something to do with it.
Gotcha.
Should I
Gotcha.
call him?
Listen, maybe I'm a little foggy, but didn't John say something about like not working with people who are criminals, that it's a bad thing?
He may have mumbled that once.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
No, I feel like I would remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all would remember that, but
Huh.
I don't know. It's
I'm tired from this trip.
text me the number and I'll call it, or put it in private chat.
I don't know if you guys spotted this also, but I just was really enjoying this as something hilarious about Mr. Benedict here.
Yeah.
He is also the CEO of an AI-powered health and fitness company, which is just another hilarious resume thing for this weirdo.
An AI.
I'm in.
Oh, we got an
echoing. It's echoing. Echo. Okay.
Yeah. Turn your desktop off.
Don't be lazy, dickhead.
Sorry. It's his first day back. Yeah. Let me get to some of these because people want to chime in. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that Baby Fatso is again accusing me of striking his Patreon. I don't even know how that's possible if his Patreon's been accused already. This is just another
struck
grift
mine!
from a criminal.
What do you mean it's not possible? You were just bragging. We were playing it on Point Devil Point yesterday.
Never trust a convict.
Wow.
Never trust somebody who has multiple arrests. Never trust a guy who pulls a gun on a 77-year-old.
Wait,
Never.
pause it. His argument will be, I said multiple arrests. He was only arrested once.
Yeah, but the difference is he was not just arrested. He was arrested, convicted, sentenced, and served time in prison.
Right.
Yeah.
Prison, big boy prison.
And he also very infamously, I don't know how accurate these stories are because I believe that it was the New York Post who reported on it, but he also, right before going to jail, he threw a going away party and told all of his friends that he was going to Europe, but instead went to jail.
Cool. That's cool. I want to hire this guy to follow Kevin Brennan in his car while he's on
Who do
his
you think
bicycle.
hit me? Who do you think hit me on my bike? It was that guy.
Oh, hell yeah. Party boy, the great pretender.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, every story I'm hearing, I'm like, this is John's guy. This is totally John's guy. That's funny. Luigi, this is absurd. Please respond and please cite the precedent of Melendez versus Sirius in which a silly midget tried to do this already and failed twice. Thank you, Luigi. Please resist the temptation to write John a check for $600,000 and hire an attorney. Done.
Both Karl and Shuli have to sign it holding hands on the
Yes.
same check.
You know, I wonder if this attorney is trying to start a podcast, because that's why Michael Popak got involved with John. He was trying to get some traction for his show.
Karl doesn't like when you play clips and pause them 20 times to comment. It frustrates him. So please do exactly that. Absolutely. He's in our hood now. All right, hold on. Let me call this number.
Oh, sweet.
Not
Matthew Buck says he doesn't answer.
Not
What's
the
that?
fitness and wellness one, the law one.
Oh,
luckily, it's not an office. It's his apartment, so he might be home.
He's out partying.
It is Tuesday.
That's true.
Okay, that should be.
He's totally sitting around waiting by the phone, waiting for you to call him tonight.
Here we go. Hear that?
Hey there, jerky.
Must be busy. A lot of cases.
A lot of cases.
Sure, the machine will pick up in a second.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Please leave your message for. Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification, press 5.
It's been a busy week.
You know why this is so great? We have proof now that we tried to get a hold of him and couldn't.
I have the check filled out right here, and the guy fucking didn't pick up.
I'm just going to rip it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And 80% of those voicemail messages are John. Hey,
I was going to say it's all because John filled up his voicemail.
What are you wearing? Oh, wait, wrong number.
You idiot. You left me a message about what the clouds look like, and these assholes were ready to settle. Moron. Oh, my God. Well, the mailbox is full. That's just another sign it's a great attorney, and he's very busy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to the 1,400 plus in here. Please hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify, get yourself a membership, get somebody else a membership. The wheels are falling off this thing, man. We need help, and we need it bad. It's going down.
It's over.
He's finally going to win. Grizzlehorn, F you, Mike Morse, and welcome back.
Thank you, I think.
Hello, boys. Been gone way too long. What did I miss? Well, I hope you're getting caught up, Dave Doors. In honor of Mike being back on the show, I need to hear a Morseverse song. Neither the time nor the place.
Not the time.
I'm raising money to deport Stuttering John's father's skeleton. Well, now they're going to put that in the case. Thanks a lot, Whatnot Chaser. Love you, Mike Morse, but if you would care to remove that facial hair with a shotgun, much appreciated. Skull, boys. Skull!
What's happened where the monkey is less racist than Joe?
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What's the difference between a nigger and a park bench?
I mean, Joe.
A park bench can support a family of 4.
You know what, Joe?
Christ,
Joe.
We really need to make those beeps a little longer.
Ridiculous.
We
Love
need to
the
get another
show.
producer. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking
Yeah. Love the show, guys. John is a poon. Yeah. Is that your account, Joe? Using racist terms. Shuli, Mike, Zed, and Karl, the 4 dorksmen of the Dabblepocalypse, on a retarded horse they ride, daddy.
Woo!
Thank you, Hamhead. Is this from Steel Toes lawyer Todd Peterson?
Bad things happen to good people.
What a slogan. I love that.
I'm sorry.
I love that so much.
Since Steel Toe came up,
What happened?
What happened?
just take a very, very quick
Wait,
detour.
what do you got?
I trust his judgment on this one.
Yeah, what do you got? Show me.
So yesterday we watched, we did a little thing, and I have another one from today's show where we counted how many times he did the whole PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo rant.
Yeah.
And I noticed something about Johnny Crutches, and I put together, it's just 3 minutes. You'd see
nice.
if you pick up on what I saw.
Officer pulls out a metal funnel, object that is found with another glass vial with some kind of white powder in it. Jank, they were cooking up freebase. I think Sean put that out there. I'd agree with that.
Oh, no.
Because if you're an addict, you need to step it up more and more. Right? Again, the cops saved these people's lives. They'd be dead within 6 months.
This guy's in a living hell every morning he has to do this show.
Fucking dead. They've got prescription medications.
Even
They're
Quava
throwing
was
in.
like, good thing I'm not this guy.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the only time he's sorry that his legs don't work.
yeah.
I just wish I could walk away.
Why couldn't you give me more MS? Jesus Christ.
His body failing him is the least of his concerns. From
If this guy's legs work, the show was not like this.
There, you got ketamine, cocaine, DMT.
Hello, everybody.
Wow, look at this guy.
Oh,
Who is
boy.
this guy?
He's got costumes. I mean, he's got sunglasses. Whoa, Captain Energy all of a sudden.
Yeah. And unlike Aaron, there's a woman next to him smiling.
Even the scenery is alive and vibrant.
This is amazing. And it's later that morning. It's not the next day. It's as soon as he got away from Aaron.
Oh, goodness.
Get a little
It's
hydration
another
on there.
Monday.
It's another Monday, right, dude? This is going to be fun. It's going to go fast. We've got a lot of stuff. I know you and I were both talking about.
Did you speed this up at all?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
That's crazy.
The stuff we have for the end of the show. So if we get all the way through it, there's
He's the
almost like
Micro
reward.
Machines guy on this show. On Arizona's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
This is
Whatever.
the steampunk Johnny you wanted. Let's go.
He's got his death march voice on Steel Toe.
Clips. Otherwise, tomorrow's show will be super fun.
Yeah, all of a sudden Johnny's an able-bodied man.
Because I'll just stuff that stuff in earlier tomorrow.
Fucking Molly, you're freebasing, you're drinking all the time. Dead within 6 months. This was found in the shelf under the TV in the bedroom. They test the white powder, and there is a faint blue on the swab, and the officer indicates that this means it could be a mixture. He bags it for evidence. 10:03, they find some weed pipes and test them for other drugs.
I never
And
wanted
I mean,
this.
it's literally a drug den.
Not for me, not for anyone.
Body
But
cam
I
notes
have-
that everybody's been
I
talking
thought
about
my
since last Friday.
Bits. Come on,
All right,
I
go for
wanna
it.
throw in
All
my-
right, you want to throw
Yeah,
in your
no,
two
I
minutes?
don't
I
really-
talked about it for 4 hours this morning. Well, not for 4 hours.
I don't really
but
give a
Seemed
flying
like
fuck.
4
I honestly.
for the
I don't
hours
care.
of close to
Yeah.
4.
I've,
On
I've
and
got
off.
no opinions.
I just feel like there's not a whole lot left to say. But,
There really isn't.
I mean, it's two completely different human beings. Fucking amazing. Amazing.
Here's
Until he starts feeling remorseful and acknowledges that he did something wrong, nothing's going to change in his world, and it's
Well, yeah.
unfortunate.
Duh.
10:03, they find some weed pipes and test them for other drugs. And I mean, it's literally a drug den. I mean, everywhere we're looking, it's drugs. That room was a drug den. An officer comment. I mean, there should have been an Asian man with an opium pipe going, "You're here for a party." I mean, it was that bad.
Wow.
An officer's comment.
Come on.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It's at 10:04 in frustration that there is just so much stuff in here. Again, these are people who bust places like this for a living, and they're going,
This is no kissing on the lips, Johnny Crutches, right?
It's $55 left
Oh,
on
you
our
goof
June
trooper. Come on.
He's doing voices.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
look at him.
Hey.
4th goal or hockey day is the
How
lady who will
happy
be
that
next to
girl
me
is
on
next
that.
to him. They're probably in love. Like, who the fuck knows who that chick is? But this is beautiful. I want more of this.
The
day
difference
will
is when
be-
she
Pep in his
slips off
step.
the seat, he will turn her camera off when she's trying to
Yes.
get back up.
Yes.
If he
He's a
took steps,
gentleman.
there'd be more pep.
Yeah, he's a gentleman like that.
Yeah.
Or will you? I gotta call in sick. Why? No reason. It's weird because we're on a video chat. I can see you right now. Right? I look horrible. Click.
Doing bits.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Can't do that.
the
Wouldn't it be
main
great if
officer
he
tells
if
them
he
to-
got on radio? Regular.
Yeah, he gets
Oh.
the morning show.
Oh my God. If there's a morning show that hates, I mean, if there's a radio station that really wants to stick it to Aaron, that's the move.
Johnny Crutches in the morning.
be mindful of need.
Limp your way to laughter with Johnny Crutches in the morning.
And now
Don't
believes
walk-
it could be
Stupid.
What?
Don't walk away because we got Johnny coming. Let's go.
a possibility. Yeah, they just make that shit up. They are continuing to dig through all the shit
Poor
on the
guy.
floor. There is a big
Could have
luggage
helped
case
more of them.
that he opens up and it
more.
is completely
I
packed
could have
with
saved
clothes and
more.
objects.
I could have saved more
Suitcases
knives.
already under a huge pile of clothes.
This ring
Which is
could have
Again,
saved
there were
another
just
one.
walkways in the room. I mean, just shit pushed aside and walkways. They also find April's purse in the bed.
And then you come on this show, and I'm like, how about we don't start a bit? And you're like, and I'm going to start it. And like, there we go. That's how it all ends
Well,
up.
to be fair, I was already building the tower before you even said, and so let's not build towers.
And then you went,
At that
oh,
point, it was already there. So
well, I'm not
gotta
giving
finish
up
it.
now.
I can't leave
Look
it
at
half
him.
done.
He's
Come on.
I'm
Whipping
already
the
in
mic
due.
around.
The bee is coming.
Not great.
I love it. I love the two sides.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. Good job, Froggy. Let me get to more of your comments on this. Everybody's chiming in. Give me a second.
Let's get some legal advice from you guys. What should we do? We
Yeah.
don't
What
know.
should we
The
do?
best place to get it.
Yeah, we said super chat legal advice.
What firm sent the letter? FSJ. Yeah, we got
Benedict Associates, right?
think so.
Yep.
Man, I got way too high for this. Welcome back, John, to more clowning. If you want to sue, I say just do it. Be right back. Got to rock a shit. Oh, hey, Don.
Thank you, Mr. Beef Drippins.
I have friends stopping by in a little bit. Please do not let Joe tell another disgusting racist joke. Thank you. Welcome back, Mike. Love you all.
Thank you.
When does the show move to Rumble? Well, I don't know. On the Benedict Advisors website, the managing partner, Taber Benedict, looks like a douche. This just in. I just imagine Frog wiggling his fingers reading this. It's a pretty decent visual. Please give this to John. We know he's listening. Did Morse unlearn how to read recently? Yes.
No,
he
I
did.
was reading those papers wonderfully. Thank you.
This is towards the Shuli Legal Defense Fund. Thank you, GMB.
I also have a legal defense fund, but that's fine. No, give it a show. It's fine.
Carl's getting the fucking shit end of the deal on this little piggy, now on here. Fuck.
Just do another show, Carl. Jesus.
Yeah, come on. What the fuck? Just go on live right after this. Benedict Advisors specializes in mergers and acquisitions. Perfect.
Makes no
That's who we
sense.
want to go up against. I tried to do a 300K super chat and accidentally clicked the free milestone chat by mistake. Didn't realize it until you read it out just now. Somber Skull. Yes, thank you. Racist Frog is the best. Give him a show. Let's shut this channel down. Isn't Chuckleberry the cartoon Yucko did? Yes. I figured it out. John has been MIA this entire time writing this paper after Googling how to write cease and desist. He probably Googled Google to search for it. Read a couple of these, Zen Mike. I gotta look at
Go ahead,
something real
Zen.
quick.
Hayden Divine, $2. He'll settle for Coors and a bag of Coke.
No deal.
No, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, that would be funny, though, if we
Fine, Coke.
respond to this guy and schedule a mediation meeting, and that's our offer.
Yeah,
A
like
bottle
that
of
time
Coors.
that Opie offered him a 6-pack. Or I think John asked Opie for a 6-pack, and Opie went, "No, never mind."
I think he offered him a 6-pack, but he wanted a 12-pack. And he
Right,
said,
something like that.
I'm not
Correct.
gonna do that.
Opie's drawing the line there. What does he look like? A sucker
Go ahead.
walking
Go
around?
ahead, Lucy, take this one.
I can't read that far without my
Okay,
glasses.
Doug Parker, 199. Clearly, S the end of TSN. Here's my
It's the
$2.
end. It's the end. Not so easy reading, is it?
Well, they
No,
misspelled it, not me, jerk off.
You gotta,
Thank you, guys. Here's the tote board for the goal. Whatever you can do. Lucy's gonna sing "You'll Never Walk Alone" at the end.
Babble, $5. It's timer to see. It's them, motherfucker. It's timer
I know,
to
but
finally
you
sue.
you adapt. You
Shut
say
the fuck
it's
up!
time to finally sue. You can figure it out. It's context, man.
Thank you. It's timer to finally sue John Melendez for legal intimidation, which means using legal means to harass and intimidate. It's a legal, legit case, law basis.
Yeah, and John has a lot of money, so that's a great idea. We should definitely sue him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gone far enough. Again, I'm not an attorney, but I don't think he's gone quite far enough. But you never know what tomorrow may bring. So
Well, and think of it like all he's really done is just talk about suing. He's never actually done it unless the radio station paid for it, right? With the bodyguard stuff and the man on the street question.
Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
The Sharon Stone case was settled outside of court.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
but
he actually
he's
did have
never
injuries.
he's never sued anyone. He's been sued, but he's never sued
But
anyone.
you know what? But surely that's a good thing. I've never sued anyone either. You're not supposed
Right.
to sue people.
Right. But for a guy who threatens to do it all the time, you'd think he'd have,
I'm not afraid to sue.
Right, right. And I'm not talking about serious. I'm talking about people who have wronged him, people who have defamed him, all this bullshit that he talks. Meanwhile, guess what? You're a public figure, right? You're a celebrity, world famous. Yes, and you're in politics. You ran for Senate. You can be talked about the rest of your life because of that dumb grift trying to sell shirts, you idiot.
You ran for
How's
Senate
that
like I
run?
ran for Senate.
Yeah. Listen, by law, you're a political figure. You can be
I think at this
parodied
point
and
his-
criticized. Sorry, Lucy.
I think at this point his only argument would be that he is no longer a public figure, which would mean that he would have to admit that he's irrelevant.
Right.
And I'm happy with all of that.
Right. I'm with you on that.
Can that happen though when he's going to all these amazing conventions and signing autographs? I think that would prove that he's very much still a celebrity.
I didn't say he was good at making arguments. I just
Right.
said that might be his argument.
Yeah.
Can I ask Lucy a question?
Yes.
No.
There's language in the statute that's quoted in this demand letter that specifically exempts parody, satire, commentary, things of that nature. Like, why would they even bother sending the demand letter when there's like clearly a carve out for what we do?
I would have to look. I'll look more into that and I'll have reports back on exactly why I think they would do that. There's a lot of reasons to include random legalese in things like this. So you don't get a second bite at the apple a lot of the time. So you kind of want to throw everything to the wall and see what sticks. So a lot of the time people are including language like that in the event that there is some statute, there's some case law, something happens where things get reverted after the fact. And sometimes that can happen retroactively. So if something were to change retroactively, including language like that could prevent any issues from having. So a lot of the time, and one of the reasons that letters like this frequently kind of sound like they're AI generated is because they are using canned language. There is some sort of base language. We're always going to say this regardless of if it's 100% applicable to the exact situation that we're in. So that would be my best guess, but I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, it's not AI, it's copy and paste.
Yeah.
That's what he's guilty of, yes.
STDJ is still on a high from the Sharon Stone case.
1998.
RDC Anthony, need more racist frog. What do you people know? You're disgusting, all of you. Do I assume you, Karl? Oh, do I amuse you? Sorry, Karl. Tabber's coming for you. Gonna grab those wide, womanly hips of yours and teach you a lesson. Tabber, out.
The Tabster.
We gotta get an AI voice for Tapper on Super Tip.
Oh, yeah.
That's the next thing.
John's mommy milkers. Just wait till they have to call your dad to the stand. Yes.
But tell me that guy's not fake. Tell me that picture, the name.
He's real.
I mean,
He's a real guy.
He's a real guy.
But
No
whether
way.
or not he knows he's involved in this is my question. It could be some troll or some other attorney, might just throw this fucking guy's name
Zen,
into this.
Zen, it's a real guy. He sang "Eat It" in 1986. It was a hilarious parody.
I just got something from somebody that didn't want to be named, but so apparently if you look up this guy's cases in the New York court system, he has filed exactly one case for a client, one for himself, and there's apparently he has some unpaid taxes that he needs.
He sounds like an all right guy to me.
All right.
So
That's
3
awesome.
total cases.
That
under
is
his-
that is. I also was looking him up on the New York court state system, and that is the same
Unpaid
thing that I
taxes
found,
means he makes money.
Right.
or he was in jail when he was supposed to be paying taxes.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
For 10 years, yeah.
The conspiracy in me says Kevin Brennan is the money behind John's lawsuit. Yeah, he'd be dumb enough to waste money on this stupid shit. I hope so. I can't believe I am getting addicted to this show. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
This may end up being longer than the OJ trial. Thank you, Cum Piggy's Endless Buffet. Let's hope.
Hopefully,
We're
more
going to
televised.
court. We are full steam ahead. Carl and I are in agreement.
Yep.
You will not get a penny from us. We will not
Let's
cease.
step it up, fuckers.
Yeah, we're still at 0, guys. We will not cease or desist, and we demand that you fuck off. What do you think of that?
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll start it off. I've got $3 and
Everything helps.
I got,
Everything helps.
$3 and 20, 30, 30.
I have
37
$6 and a Casio.
$3.37 we got.
How much for just one, Morgan? If this really is John, I hate you more than you hate your Frankenkid deadbeat. Thank you, Tommy. Colonic Stacker, stiff minister pulled a train on my mom in 1981. All 3 holes. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Thank you for the 4 months. Sorry to hear that. And I thought I was creative with lies, says the lie spider.
Yeah.
Happy Valley, this sounds like Tim Dransky fucking with John again. John literally told everyone that he was going to be at DabbleCon 2 hiding in the bathroom to menace Shuli and Karl. He promoted that. That is true.
That is true. We never used his name. It was DabbleCon, Dabble House. His name was not involved in the promotions.
So you don't need a specific lawyer to do this case. It's like any lawyer in a storm will work this case.
Apparently.
I mean, you know, media law or somebody, you know, who would be.
You can hire any attorney for anything, especially for something like a cease and desist, especially if you don't plan on going anywhere with that cease and desist.
It's like when you go to a Ford dealership because you want a Lexus.
Right. But the great thing about attorneys is they all think they know everything anyway. So they'll take any case, whether it's in their wheelhouse or not, you know. Glance at his ex will tell you Tabber's not Stuttering John's lawyer. What's going on?
That was
with
something I was wondering is how long do you think it is before there's a tweet from that guy's account? I have nothing to do with Stuttering John. Stop emailing me and contacting me about this.
Yeah, I think it's coming soon, unless this guy's involved, which, you know, would be a really bad decision on his part. But, you know, who knows? Tabber Benedict was disbarred and was in prison for killing someone in a hit and run.
So
who hasn't made a mistake?
Almost killing someone.
Yeah, he did not kill someone, and he was disbarred, but he has been reinstated as of 2023.
Okay.
So he is legally practicing law right now. He is in good standing as of this moment.
Hamhead gifting 5. Thank you, Hamhead. Rev Fugly, my letters from Santa seem more credible than that. Also, you guys did Rico and Pottstown, right? Throw a few more dollars in there for your fake damages sake. That's a good point. Just because it didn't go smoothly doesn't mean it wasn't a success. Their LinkedIn page says their address is 146 West 72nd Street, New York, New York. Yes. After seeing this GoDaddy type free website, this has to be fake, but my messaging stands. John can fuck his titless wonder or whatever kid. Thank you, Tommy.
Wow, what's going on? Wow, kids catching shrapnel.
Yeah, it's not fair. Also, we'll have no problem bankrolling this suit. Yeah. Well, okay,
All right,
we're
here we
getting
go.
better. We're getting better. I guess you guys don't want to hear Lucy sing, but could Tabber be the guy who's fucking, I don't know, Dabble Babble. I don't know anything about anybody's wife or kids. Lucy, happy that you are being heard, not just seen.
I didn't even have time to hike my boobs up, so I had to do something.
Same with Zen.
I say, shut the fuck up, John Riley.
Yeah. Trying to score points over here.
Fuck out of here.
Lucy much more attractive in her everyday wear.
Thank you.
That's kind of mean to say much more attractive.
Yeah.
Carl, let me enjoy it.
It's kind of a shot, but okay.
Barely attractive.
Carl making sure to shit all over Lucy just in case she's feeling
I
some
think she's
good.
beautiful. I'm just saying. It's a weird way to say it.
I felt good for one moment.
We'll
Yeah,
be live
yeah.
at the beer
Ruin it.
park this Sunday, June 8th, the Isotopes. Lucy Type Box with the Isotopes. 2 to 5 Beer Park, Rochester, New York.
She'll be
Yes, I will
dressing
wearing my go-go
normally.
boots.
Yeah, she'll be dressing casually. So come see how much more attractive she is.
Yes.
The attorneys on X just tweeted him about Stuttering John. Okay, we'll wait and see what happens. Oh, hi, Lucy. It was Lazy 420.
I have some breaking news.
What do you got?
So I'm looking at LinkedIn, and I'm checking out Tabber
Yeah.
I noticed that the school he went to is a school named Columbia.
Oh,
There's another attorney we know who went to Columbia.
Whoa.
Coincidence?
But Vince went to Columbia for his undergrad. He couldn't get into their law
So-
school. He had to go to Syracuse.
But
The first thing that I did was look to see if they had any crossover in their legal history. And they have, based on my research, they have never worked at the same law firm, but that was literally the first leads that I went down.
Tabor's never done anything. He's been in 2 court appearances.
He
apparently.
actually did. He worked at a different at a previous law firm, and he also worked as like a law clerk, effectively. I can't remember the exact title that he had, but he did have 2 previous jobs.
I see it right here on his page. In the mail room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You're
That
right.
sounds
He,
right.
he does
That
have
sounds right.
experience. No, you're right.
But
I worked in mail law.
Yeah.
I was very interested.
Yeah, I have some knowledge in franchising. I actually cooked at a Burger King for a stint. I so hope this is legit. Discovery will be worth it. This is legit. Discovery will be worth it. FSJ, FKB, Tabber sounds like a party guy. Can't wait for him to join Uncle Rico. That's what I'm saying. Get in here, Tabber. Let's have some fun. Frankie with a $50 super sticker. Thank you, Frank. Now that's going to the legal fund.
Maybe we should hold TabberCon next year. That'd be fun.
TabberCon. Let's do that.
TabberCon.
I appreciate the compliments on my first legal letter. It's my first. Oh, it's Weetod. I didn't know that.
Pretty good.
Raggedy Man helping the fun by dropping a dime. Thank you. Raggedy Man.
Yeah.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Thank you. Looks like he's finally got you. What's up, Lucy? Eric gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Eric.
I'm an idiot. I have feelings.
Mike Morse sporting a 9th grade Junior
mustache.
Junior mustache. Yeah. But they won't
You know
let
what's
you.
hilarious?
What?
If it weren't for John, this would have just been a Tuesday night. Thank you,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. I say the listeners donate $10,000 each towards the $600,000 settlement. Finally, somebody comes in here with a plan, Bill.
Wouldn't it be funny if everyone just gave us $10,000 each right now?
It would be
Oh my God.
hilarious.
That'd be hilarious.
But the
Oh my
ironic thing
God.
is also that. Okay, what are you gonna say?
No, go ahead. Continue.
No, I was gonna say it's ironic that we were gonna stop talking about John for the rest of our lives, and he
Yeah.
decided to pull him back at pull himself back into the world.
That's why he's
That
the
we're-
best.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Frog, you know what time it is? 21 boom salute for Miss Typebox. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Frog.
Oh, hey, see Kyle.
That's 2021.
It was 24.
I'm honored.
Sticky Sock 420. Thank you very much.
Why the
for
fuck
the
am I
gifted-
blocked by Lenny?
I'm busy selling cock meat sandwiches to help with legal costs. Lucy,
Thank you.
have you seen a French film called Delicatessen?
I have, by Genet, who also directed Amelie. That movie's amazing. It's better than Amelie.
Sticky Sock.
told me there was going to be boasting.
I know.
Yeah, let me post.
Sticky Sock, $10 super sticker. Thank you. Johnny Kaiser Soze, and then he crutches. Yeah, he ditches as soon as he leaves Steel Toe. He drops the limp, the crutches, puts on the shades. Johnny after Steel Toe is Charlie Bucket's grandpa after seeing the golden ticket, being able to walk and dance. Brilliant.
That's
Brilliant.
my favorite analogy. That's perfect. I'm stealing that.
Johnny's chick is doing the Clearwater Chad head shake. Everybody's doing it. Clearwater is, yeah, that's fine, Frog. Go for it. Johnny goes from the boxcar to Treblinka to podcast lottery winner in just a couple of hours. Amazing. Frog put the Schindler's List sad music in steel toe seeds. Damn you, Frog. You're cold. Yeah, he is. You guys missed the part where Johnny says, I can't do this anymore, man. While Aaron was droning
No, we heard
on.
it.
Yeah, he definitely said that.
We heard it. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, you know, all good things must come to an end.
We're cooked.
My legal advice is contact Vince the lawyer. You know what? Great idea. I wouldn't put it past him to do all this just to get on anybody's show for 5 minutes. Only Stuttering John would find the real life Lionel Hunts. Sorry.
No, money down.
My card doubles as a sponge. Lucy, I'm really digging the look. I finished twice already. He's a nice guy.
See, Karl, some people are nice to me.
I'm no Vince the Midget, but why not send a cease and desist for him sending so many harassing, inactionable cease and desists?
Did you guys both get the cease and desist today? What I missed the backstory to how you received this. Was it certified mail? What happened? Tell me the details.
Yeah, FedEx dropped it.
I was out riding my bike through the city, so I didn't get it. I just had a note on my door, and then thankfully Joe messaged me about it, and I went, "What are you talking about?" 'Cause I just saw the I didn't know what it was.
And it was addressed to Shalom Egar.
But yeah, we both got the identical
yes.
demand letter.
And really, our day's been terrible ever since.
But that's kind of weird too, because you and I are not affiliated in any single way.
No.
So the fact that they're like looking for $600,000 from both of us, like we're to assume what percentage each of us owe for this, or how does that work?
Well, according to... Go ahead, Zed.
Go ahead. No, Joe, you, please.
According to our lawyer friend, Karl.
Yeah.
Because you and Shuli were in business on the, event together that you guys are operating as one. Does that sound right, Lucy?
So, no, in fact, I think that it's extremely suspicious. It does sound right that is the logic. That is the correct logic,
Okay,
I
so,
believe.
but if that's the case, then they're suing us for two things that we did.
Mm-hmm.
One of the DabbleCons, doesn't say which one, and Dabble House. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. Normally, I don't talk numbers from behind the scenes. We did not make $300,000 from two events.
I know. What is even more compelling, I think, than that is that I have gotten a lot of shit for saying this, but it is, as far as I am aware, this is accurate. Again, I am not an attorney. If there is going to be a lawsuit filed against both of you, both Karl and Shuli, because of Dabble House, all of the rest of us, anybody else who was involved in Dabble House, is also going to get named as a defendant because we are all interested parties. And I have been steadfast in saying that because that is what needs to happen. You cannot just sue some of the people who participated in an event, including probably Kate Meany would also have to be named as a defendant.
Yeah.
And that means so Zen would get named, Mike would get named, Frog would get named. Hopefully Lucy Typebox gets named. Everybody's going to get named.
A little bit.
I was a part of it. I did some stuff. I said some words.
I saw you there.
I wore a bikini. It was fine.
It's great.
But I am very, very adamant about that is my understanding of the law. And again, I am not an attorney, but that is my understanding. So Vince, the lawyer, has made some commentary that is not accurate. And that the only people that would get sued would be the people who were the owners of your shows. So I guess that would be you guys. I don't understand that. That does not make any sense to me. But it's peculiar that the both of you got the cease and desist. And I know that you read some of the language in there that said, and any of your affiliates, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Right. But probably the rest of us should have gotten them as well if it was relating to anything. And it's suspicious to me that all of these people, whoever is involved, all seem to be missing the fact that any sort of legal thing that's going to need to happen is going to need to involve all of us.
Well, if they're including DabbleCon too, then that's Melton and Potato and Bob. I mean, there's a lot of people.
Comment the Carlson, but also I agree with you, Lucy. You should probably give out your home address so you can be served appropriately.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, listen, I know a lot of the process servers in Rochester. I just want to say, if one of them finally gets to serve me, I will be very, very happy.
Okay,
I'm shaking hands. I'm taking photos. We're doing selfies. It's going to be, I cannot wait.
If I could throw on, go ahead, Zen.
No, I was going to say the people that broke into the Kias that night also probably are going to have.
Good point. That was a big part of the show. Yep.
Yeah,
they're actually going to be getting subpoenaed. It'll be fine.
If I could throw on my legal hair for a minute, is it possible that we could request his family, his kids, his wife, since they are the conversation on these tapes, a lot of it, you know?
What do you think, Lucy?
little character witness action, huh?
I think that you can request a lot of different things in discovery. I'm not super well versed in discovery, but I do think that if there is a lawsuit, that there would be a reasonable request to make that request. I don't necessarily know that it would go anywhere, but
no, but that's interesting.
I did
because,
not like that, but also I loved it.
As you mentioned, everyone who's involved in these events, so that would include Cardiff.
Yes.
And of course, Cardiff, I don't know if he actually did it or not, but he was going to live stream Oscar's graduation ceremony. So I'd have to think that Oscar would have to be there to talk on the stand about Cardiff and what he's done to him.
Right. Vegas beer sales Jerry would have to make an appearance.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know who may have some answers?
Huh.
An actual attorney.
Wow.
Oh.
AI attorney to the stars,
Hey.
Luigi.
Luigi,
Hello.
what's up?
How's
real
it going?
Quick, before you say anything, Luigi, I just got this picture in my head. This could be the end of the Dabbleverse. This sounds like the finale of Seinfeld. Like literally the potatoes out there and Tookie's up there and the OJ. And
Wait till the courtroom sketch comes out of the potato on the stand with the big fucking helmet on his head. sitting
right.
there.
It's going to suck, but it is the finale.
Are you Cardiff Electric? I am.
Welcome, Luigi.
Hi, how's it going?
Great.
Great. So you've been listening to all this. What would you like to add, Luigi? Because you know your shit.
I was screaming at my phone a minute ago because Frog asked one specific question that I just was like, oh my God, please. And I'm sorry if I bugged everyone asking for a link, but I just had to get this out. Shuli, you and I actually have a little bit of a history as far as me representing legal issues with John.
Yeah.
And this falls right in line with a past issue that we had that I just have to remind everyone of, which is John finds lawyers, and this is 100% exactly what you said.
100%.
He does things that are going to scare him. And one of the things that he is very scared of is a cease and desist letter, regardless of a lawsuit. And like he's done before, Frog asked the question, why would he go through with this if he has no intention of actually filing a lawsuit? And there's a very real answer to that, is that first off, it's completely in line with stuff he's done in the past. But second of all, there are plenty of lawyers who will tell you right off the bat, this isn't going to go anywhere, but maybe we can scare them into stopping whatever it is we want them to do, or into being scared enough to give us some money, and it never, ever has to go to a courtroom. That is exactly what happened in the past with the cease and desist letters that he sent from the law firm that made the best biscuits in town, if anybody remembers that.
That's right. That's right. They had a law firm, and you went on the Yelp, and somebody complimented the biscuits at the law firm, and what a great breakfast they serve there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have worked for a couple of lawyers who have used this in their repertoire of saying, look, if this goes to a court, you're not going to win. It might never even see the inside of a courtroom. It's not going to go anywhere. But maybe we can scare someone enough who isn't totally versed, won't hire a lawyer, honestly, someone who doesn't have the money to go and get a legal opinion. Maybe we can scare them enough into offering us some money to go away.
We got $300,000.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to lose. It's just like, we'll see what happens. We'll try it. Like, all attorneys will do that. They'll be like, sure, we could try, whatever.
And exactly like the cease and desist, I guess that was around like Christmas time. It was right around Christmas time. With those, whatever came of them? Nothing.
No, that's not true. I mailed them out to Woody, our super fan. He owns them now.
That's just true. I guess that is true.
I signed them and I sent them off to Woody.
So I just wanted to say that. You can kick me off if you want.
No,
but
hang
Oh,
out.
sure.
All right, Zen wants you to leave. No, hang out in case there's more legal shit, and you guys can answer that, because you two are the brains of this operation tonight.
Honestly, she is smarter than I am and probably knows more. So
when he said you two, I thought he was talking about me and talking about
No, I'm talking to the
Luigi,
people with normal
Can you
feet.
answer? Can you answer? Am I correct that if there was going to be a lawsuit, literally all of us would be named as defendants? Anybody who participated in the event would be named as a defendant. Is that correct?
Only
Most likely.
if there was a good lawyer behind writing it, which we don't know that is the case.
Okay, that's a
then
good point.
yes, 100%. There would be names. There would be any person who profited in, like Vinny, would probably have been named for the first
Good
DabbleCon.
call. Vinny probably had a lot to do with that. Actually, he's from like 80% of these shows. I think about it.
Yeah.
You think you're getting off scot-free, Moonhead? You're not.
Absolutely. I mean, 100%. Cardiff would be named. Tookie would be named. For any sort of contribution that they made to the first DabbleCon, because if this is going to be limited to just one DabbleCon, well, I mean, hold on, just think of the logistics of it. If you have someone that crossed you twice and you're only going to sue them for one,
Yes.
But fortunately, OJ is going to get off scot-free because he delivered nothing.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, OJ.
And also, fortunately, John is dumb.
Thank God.
And what's so funny is that, like you've said before, that like for every crazy person, crazy will find crazy.
Every time.
I feel like that goes for everyone that John hires. Also,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Well, he's
I've always
also
said-
lazy and cheap as well.
Lazy will find lazy.
One of the best lawyers in Michigan could represent you guys. His name is also Mike Morse. Maybe look into him drafting something.
Wow! Finally, we're gonna get Worlds Collide on the fucking Shuli Network.
Yeah, we've followed
Billboards
Mike
all over Detroit for Mike Morse.
Yeah, much more successful than our Mike Morse.
Yeah.
FYI. For the Dabble Court Fund. Thank you, Hellraiser. Appreciate that. Who wrote this cease and desist? Bob Levy? I want to see Tookie go to court in a suit in support of Karl. Don't settle, Skull. There is no settling here. We've done nothing wrong, so there's no reason to settle. Tabber Benedict, welcome to the Dabbleverse. Hope you have fun. Yes, Tabs. Shuli, just call the other Shuli overlords that run everything. You will have this squashed by tomorrow.
He did. He called me.
Yeah, Greenberg. Do we cheat him and how? Turn this case down. There's something about guys that watched American Psycho and decided that is the way to go. Yes.
That's scary, isn't it? How weird, how Patrick Bateman he looks.
Yes. Spider McGee, I know a good lawyer. The name's Nick.
Yeah, Nick Arcade is representing me on this one.
Yeah, let's get him in here. Yeah, Nick.
I specialize in big dick law.
Yeah. As soon as my
So
lawyer
do
wakes
I.
up. Yeah. As soon as my lawyer wakes up from his nitrous hit, you're in trouble. Let me tell you something. Hello, Fruits. Ava and Jenny have been amazing. Yes, Eric. They are amazing.
Point Dabble Point.
It was
Check it out if
great.
you haven't seen it.
I will start the fun. Tabber looks like Don Jr. Compound David, thank you very much for the $20. What has all right, thank you. We got that one. Yeah. I'm going to countersue because his face needs to be blurred like when they show genitalia. I'm tired of his face, his voice. Hey, Karl, Shuli, Zen, hugs Lucy if permission. Mike, well, you look alive.
With consent.
I was going to say permission.
Free TSN, free WATP, SJ is human filth. Oh, hi, Frog and Don.
Oh, hey, Froggy.
Oh, hey, Poppy.
I agree with everything except the human part.
Agreed. Lucy can talk legal to me anytime. Guys, here's your donation. It's 8 months. All right, well, I'll take it. Thank you.
Luigi, how do we get rid of racist producers? Is there
Oh.
some sort of action we can take
What's
on that?
the legal action for that?
Yeah. How can
Well, I'll give him a job.
Sold.
Hey, Tabber, cease and desist this ball sack across your chin. Pardon me, Lucy. Free Shuli, free Karl, hashtag jail Mike Morse. Thank you.
I support it.
Lucy, opinions on the Tara Reid trial?
Tara
Wait,
Reid?
Karen Reid?
Tara Reid?
Close Close enough. We know what he
Or
means.
American Pie? Oh,
Tara Reid, all I know
means.
about Tara Reid recently is her horrible, horrible boob job.
I was going to say
Karen
she should sue the doctor who put those tits in.
You know, I just those are my thoughts. I do have lots of thoughts, but we'll go with Tara Reid's boobies.
God bless. God bless. This one's for Karl's defense. Okay, I'll see that he gets it.
Wink.
Whoa. This got Shulied.
To quote Brennan, did I pay Karl? Maybe. I don't know. I just tweeted at Tabber. Hopefully we can get his attention. Maybe in the end we could get him on the show. Really stick it to John. It wouldn't be the first lawyer that became a friend.
True.
Of John's. Lucy, have you seen a night? Every time. TSN and WATP rocks. Damn, Lucy, the girl has skills. Yes.
Thank you.
I miss Framke with his cute twink picture. Yeah, Frank, get your twink picture back up. We all miss it. I mean, Eric misses it. You should hire Dominic Barbara. Oh, my God. We fight crazy with crazier. Let's do it.
SOS.
I'm on fire.
John, we're going to own your mother's house, John.
Lawsuits for 2 for 1.
Peg Leg Piggy gifting one. Thank you, Peg Leg.
I'm on fire.
Mayday. 600,000 wasn't enough. No, it wasn't. Never forget. Holy heck, he found this guy drinking in a bar. I'd bet on that shit.
Hey,
You know
I have
what?
a question on this. Maybe Luigi, maybe you might know about this, or even Lucy. When someone sues someone for an amount of money, is it good to have a very rounded number, like $600,000? Does that sound like just a made-up number that comes out of nowhere?
You want to take it?
I will happily. You can correct me when I am wrong. In general, again, it's kind of the same principle as you want to throw everything that's going to stick at the wall because you don't get a second bite at the apple. So you are going to round up for whatever it is. You can't ask for an amount of money. So if I ask for $10 and then later I realize that my damages are $100, I can't go back and say, "Oh, you got to give me that additional $90." I've already asked the court for $10. I can't do anything else. So
She is 100% right, and I would only add a little cherry on top, which would be that when you're naming those numbers, you also want to make it sound believable and justifiable by saying, here is how I arrived at this number, here's the calculation of this number, and also let's throw a little bit on top because you inconvenienced me.
Yeah, that's
Right.
because the sentence is, your promotions have likely generated $300,000 in revenue.
Likely is nonsense. Likely is a bullshit word you should never use in a legal letter.
Yeah, it's terrible. Also, when John sued Sirius with the great Michael Popak, they didn't even have a number. They said, well, we need to get Discovery to figure out how much money we should sue you for. And Sirius went, well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Why the fuck can we tell you how much to sue us for?
You want us to cooperate with to let you know how much you should take from us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just like, they want us to open the books on everything we've ever made on John. It's
But
like,
shouldn't you do like a little back of the envelope math and be like, well, based on how many people subscribe to your guys' channels,
Right.
and how much you were charging for tickets, and what percentage of people who subscribe to your channels would buy tickets? Like, you could easily, I know I could easily put together a thing that'd be like, I think you made $300,000 or $298,500 based on blah, blah, blah. Like, wouldn't that make way more sense than just going, it's likely 300,000?
100%. Yeah. Go ahead.
I would agree that if there was going to be a complaint filed, if there was going to be a legal action filed, that yes, you would want to start outlining those numbers. I don't know that I've ever seen outlines of numbers like that in a cease and desist, but I have.
Well, this
not
is not a
gotten
cease
one,
and desist,
so-
though. This is a demand letter.
It's a demand.
A demand letter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. Because
Demand
I don't know
letters?
if you know this, Lucy, but John's not on the internet anymore, so there's no cease and desist we can do. we want to be able to cease and desist.
we're
can't.
long past desisting, sister.
Right.
Now,
Demand letters, though, again, same thing. I've seen demand letters for financial amounts relating to like contracts, and I don't usually see that described as to why. You might have something like somebody defaulted as of this date, and then because of that, there was additional interest, but they don't break down what part is the interest and what part is the principal within those demand letters. So I would think that it would just be a random number,
well,
but I could be wrong about that.
I've seen both, actually. I've seen exactly what you're talking about, and in those instances, it's normally strategic way of doing it because the lawyer thinks that they might be lowballing it, and they kind of want it to come out in the wash to see exactly what the real value is going to be because of the fact that there might be other factors involved which might compound that amount. So instead of saying you owe me 20 and you find out later, oh shit, it could be more. But she's 100% right. I'm saying I have seen that, but I have also seen other times. But in this one, you know, Karl, when you're calling it a demand letter, in my mind, it's also kind of rounding off its I don't know, it's hedging its bets in a way in trying to say, hey, there might be litigation, there might be this, and so I do feel like that nonsense 600,000 number is really came directly from John because he thought to himself, this is what would scare me. And so
it's like when I lived in LA and they would go, the big one's coming. Could be hit tomorrow or in the next 50 years.
You don't think 100,000 would scare him?
Oh, John?
I think 10,000 would scare him.
I think $100 would scare him.
I do. I agree. I think, Karl, I think that you this is effectively the question that you're asking. 600 seems like an odd number to choose.
Maybe that's like he wants to take your house. That sounds like something like what your net worth is.
It should be based in like something that there's no proof or evidence or even thought as to why we generated $300,000 in revenue.
But he wants 600,000.
Correct.
Right? He wants 300,000.
300,000 in punitive damages, so that we learn our lesson.
Right.
What? Which will never work. Can I throw my Jew hat on for a second? Lucy and Luigi, have you two thought about doing a legal show together? Because I feel like you guys would kick some ass on that.
Do you want to tell him? Do you want to tell him, Kaylee?
Go ahead. It's not a legal show.
It's not a legal show, but we have been working together on a possible show that we're going to be working on together soon. But I could see how it might turn into a legal thing, maybe.
I can talk some legal crap.
Is Lucy
I love talking
DJ
legal
Electrify? Crap. Is that what I'm learning about right now on this show?
I wish.
Docs.
I wish. Come on.
Way to dox, Karl.
Okay, wait. So I'm also trying to put on my Jew hat, but I'm failing miserably. My math degree is also doing nothing for me. In order for Dabble House to have made 300,000, how many attendees would there have had to be? I literally cannot do that division.
I mean, it was $30 a ticket. This should be very easy.
Yeah. Okay. Again, I have a degree in math, and I don't know the answer to that. You're gonna have to walk me through it.
It's 9 million. Sorry. Is that right?
See, they say it was 6 million, but I don't believe that. Right. 10,000, right? 10,000 is about right. People.
And the Shuli Network is no more. See you on Rumble, everyone.
Joe, back me up on this one.
Not him, please.
Honestly, we all know it's never going to go to court, but God, I would love to see what the original petition looks like from this lawyer, because I'm not licensed to practice in New York, but I just might take the bar just to be your lawyer on this.
Done. I want to put together I want a dream team of the Dabbleverse best attorneys.
I want to read the complaint so badly.
Same here.
So badly.
Yes.
Oh
I'm sorry. They call them complaints up north. I forget.
Yes. Not a petition here.
Yes.
Fuck Sauce Dabbler. Lucy is so pretty. I wasn't even turned off by her awful Buffalo Rochester accent leaking out hard tonight. Just kidding. Love you, Lawyer Box. Lucy Lawyer Box.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
Now you guys got the title for your show. Oh, hey, SJ. Hey, Lazy 420. To be fair, that Simpsons trivia at the Dabble House deserves a lawsuit. Boy,
we didn't charge for that. That was not behind the paywall.
Consider me one of the people in that class action suit.
Yeah, guys, settle out of court on that one.
I just want to point out also, Raper Butt was messaging me during this, and he also knows a fair amount of stuff. Also not an attorney, but also knows a fair amount of stuff about law. And he said that if we do go to discovery, we can probably ask for anything that we want. So, Shuli, that answers your question.
Would like to call to the stand Raper Butt.
Yeah. purchased the event. When am I getting served? It's a good question. You're all guilty, just as guilty as us. I'm trying to be responsible for Lucy Loosebox. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Thank you.
Oh, also, I'm so sorry. I thought of this right before I came on and I got distracted. But don't you think that if this really was legitimate in any way, that Kate would have also been served something? To Karl's point earlier about saying why only you guys and not like so many other people, Kate was a big part in perpetuating this. Was she not served with anything?
Because he's still in love with her.
Thank you.
Also,
That's
Kate's
the reason.
mom
That's
has all
why
the
he'll
money.
never-
He wanted to sue her before. I mean, it makes no sense.
I mean, none of this makes any sense, but it's. I mean, you know, I don't even like dignifying this nonsense because we know it's not gonna go anywhere. But still, I'm just pointing out all the flaws of why it's nonsense. So,
My prediction is after the third round of tapes, that's when he will sue Kate.
I'm gonna go like 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's like Rocky movies.
If we're doing
these
over
fucking
under,
tapes.
I'm going over.
You got the over.
Totally.
I say, how about we just have Mike take the hit? I mean, he is rolling in that ha-ha history money. He can pay.
It's true.
Lazy Span on Mars. Impotent Lawsuit John is the best John.
Oh, it's the best.
Why so serious, Lucy? Big Daddy Dodo.
He changed out his avatar.
If you need a defense attorney, I hear there's one in Minnesota looking for work. Why is our attorney coming in with a fridge?
Oh, that's who should be on our show, Lucy, for Lucy Lawyer Box. You, me, and Nick Ricada. Huh?
Oh, that's great.
You know who would love that is Kiwi Farms. They got a lot of
my
hands on
God.
that. Smart.
Stuff like this is playing lotto scratch-offs for people like SJ. Just the idea of maybe getting money is the rush he needs.
It's a great
If you don't think he's already planning his retirement based on this, you're out of your mind. He's telling people in his life, so now I'm going to get 300K from them and maybe like 20 or whatever.
No, it's a fantasy. And if you guys remember, there was an era of Stuttering John when he was still out in LA and he was talking about how he's still auditioning.
Yeah.
And maybe he's going to get a sitcom. He's talking to these people about this thing. Like he's constantly like having these illusions of grandeur that like he's going to become successful again and be in show business. Like this is the same thing where it's just like, well, maybe I'll sue these guys and I'll make a ton of money and I can just buy a boat.
My favorite was the reality show.
Yeah.
How we all forgot about that and how that faded off into the ether. I don't know, but I've never forgotten it. He said that he was being courted for a reality show.
Right. He also said
yeah.
He also said in one of the emails during when it all came out in the court transcripts, the emails he was sending to try to get employment when he owed child support, he said that he could be, was it the host of a sitcom? I think those were the words he used. I could be the host of a sitcom. You could be a star of a sitcom or a host of a game show, but you can't be a host of a sitcom.
A host of a
If he
sitcom.
tries hard enough, he can do it.
He doesn't know how show business works.
Yeah, it's like a kid writing a Santa letter. You know, it's just fucking crazy.
Well, he's currently the host of a lot of viruses, but that's pretty much as far as he's going to get.
Look, it took him 6 or 7 years to do a new headshot. Okay, I mean,
and
they turned out
He looks
great.
good.
Yeah, do we have that headshot?
Wait, that's only 7 years? I'm not even kidding here. I thought that was
No,
at
it's
least
probably
15
more.
years.
No, you're right. It's probably
okay.
more because I think the real estate era was the last time he took a headshot, and he used that forever. It was,
Real estate era.
yeah. Oh, and my favorite John thing that never went anywhere was the book he was going to write, John Line Dating. About
All the pussy he was getting after he got a divorce.
A year from now, we'll be talking about the one-man show.
the title of that is just fucking
That's fucking disgusting.
It is, Aaron.
Guys, I'll
Lucy-
be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Lucy, have you seen the movie The Greasy Strangler?
I have. Elijah Wood produced it, and the director also did Beverly Loughlin, which sucked. Greasy Strangler.
Yeah, I
was
didn't
way
like
better.
Beverly either. But, yeah.
Greasy Strangler
Greasy was
fucking
good.
ruled, though.
Bullshit artist.
I'm boasting again.
remember when Eric the Midget made a bunch of outrageous demands to return to the Stern Show, and Howard's counteroffer was a ham sandwich? This reminds me of that.
I remember that it was a ham sandwich and lock him in a hamster cage.
Yes. was that the email that Eric wanted an RV to travel and season tickets to?
Not that one. It was,
Okay.
but he did want a truck. He said he wanted a brand new Chevy truck.
Yeah.
And a donation to a little person's charity.
Vince the lawyer.
And a midget baseball team.
There you go. Let me tell you something. If they would have given him a midget baseball team, the kid was ahead of his time. That's a genius idea.
I say more midgets on this court case. Let's go.
Yeah. Midget baseball, the strike zone is non-existent.
No,
I mean, it's a whole new ball game. If you could include Lenny in this lawsuit, it would be the greatest crossover since Avengers. You know what? We'll tell Lenny this week he's in the lawsuit with us.
Oh, now I have to buy a suit?
And Lucy, he asked for contact information for you. I don't know what you want to give him, so just let us know, and we will.
We'll give you contact information, but he has some apologizing to do after hitting on Kate like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe next week we can get you on the show and talk to you if you're around.
Do a little couples counseling with you two. Get you guys back on track.
Set that whole date up. I think
yeah.
If you guys work it out. If you guys go to medieval times on your first date, you will not stop me from being there.
Yeah. There is no if. It's happening.
I will be there. I promise I will be there.
How much wood does the puppet have? Oh my God. He's smiling
So
from
much.
ear to ear.
How much?
So the moron just put a price on his head while he's out on the road. If it's legit and in a boxing ring, YouTube's terms of service, no, there's no need for anything physical with this guy.
Price.
He's a joke. Look who it is. It's the Chaos Queen. I feel like since he was mentioned on a show, Dilly the prairie dog would be on stand as well. Thank you. Rope that fucker in. Hope you guys are good. Thank you for 25 months. John couldn't find the battery on his Harley successfully, much less successfully sue anyone or stop Baba Booey. Oh, I didn't know about that. Hey, Lucy. Mike Larson.
Wow.
Saw Stuttering John at dinner, but upon further inspection, it was just a goblin. Welcome back, Mike.
Yes,
Hey,
welcome
thank
back,
you.
Mike.
Thank you.
This is Doo-Doo, baby. Gift and a membership. Thanks, Doo-Doo.
Hey, y'all want to play a little steel toe game?
Yeah. Why not? What do you got?
I got today's episode cut into a little.
All right. This is a game Frog came up with. This is over under. We give you a number. You pick over or under on how many times in the entirety of
Over.
of Aaron's show does he use the Venmo, PayPal, Super Chat, Streamlabs. It's the over under steel toe game.
Man.
Actually,
Oh,
it's
good
turned into a
God.
whole thing. There's several things in here.
And
thank
also, right at the end, we have to find out if he made the goal, right?
Right, that's another factor. Does he make the
No.
goal? You're over under. So it's a parlay thing. The goal is one of the
yeah.
bets. Over under is another one. And is there a number, meaning during the countdown, what number does he lose his shit on or get angry? You know, counting off these fucking the begging meter. Yeah.
And Frog, since you have to watch these anyway, please keep a tally of how many times he does make the goal, so we can, like, for the full month or whatever it is, we can find out how many times he makes the goal.
Well, I heard, Karl, is
that's
this
sad.
true? I heard he makes the goal a lot after the show's over.
Yeah, in fact, this past what was it? Yesterday, he missed the goal by $100 and went, "Yeah, but we'll make it up later." So another win for the toe. So even when he misses the goal, he's still a winner. It's amazing.
But no, Karl, what you don't understand is what he means is gobs and gobs of cum. Yes. That is making his goal. Yes.
All right. So what is the over-under number, Frog? Okay. Over-under 22. Does he say Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants more or less than 22 times? Does he hit the goal? And what number money rant does he run out of steam? Oh, I like that better than angry.
How long was this show?
He did damn near 5 hours today.
Oh, it has to be Ove.
But keep in mind, I think when he knows he's not going to hit the goal, does he say it less? Is he defeated?
Jesus, 22.
Sometimes he says it a lot more. And also, he's not begging anymore, guys. He's changed his.
Sorry, he's just informing. It's now called being informed. Informing. Right. Okay. Look, over and number 17, over and number 21. Okay. What do you guys pick here? Luigi, I'll start with you. What do you got? Over or under, first of all?
I was really going to go over by default, but man, 22 is a lot.
Well, can I just say yesterday was 20 and he ended at 21 or 22?
21. That's why I made it 22 today. And yesterday's show was like 4.5 hours, so it wasn't a whole lot shorter.
Oh, okay. Jesus. You know what? That swayed me. I got to go over, but hit the goal, no.
Okay, no on the goal, over. And do you think he runs out of steam at any point?
No.
Like number 15, number 12. When does he lose hope?
You know what? I am going to say maybe at around 20 he loses steam.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're holding on. Lucy?
I am going to go over.
There you go.
Yes, he hits the goal because he is defining what the goal is. So, of course, he hits the goal.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
And I'm going to go 15.
Ooh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Karl?
I'm going to say he goes over. He does hit the goal. He often hits the goal because he gets these Venmos and PayPals that we can't see. And he goes, whoa, $100 just came in from Lucy. So not you, other Lucy's. So I'm going to say he goes over, hits the goal, runs out of steam around 19.
Oh, I like it. I am going to go under, believe it or not. I'm going to pick under. I'm going to say he does not hit the goal. And I am going to pick number 16 as the run out of steam one.
Yes. Right. I'm going to go Ove. He does not. But I'm going to say because it's a long show, so he'll run out at like 13.
You're right. You're right. It's 5 hours almost.
What was your vote on the goal? Yes or no?
He is not going to hit the goal.
Okay. You keeping track of all this, Frog?
I am.
Okay.
I really expected him to say no.
Me too. That's why I asked. Zen?
I'll have the chicken. I'm going to say over.
You never had
I'm going to say, and I'm going to be specific. I'm going to say he's going to stop at 20. So I know that's not part of the game, but fuck it. I'm going to say 20 is the number he stops on. I'm going to say he does not hit the goal.
Okay.
And I'm going to say he loses his shit at 19.
Okay. I love it. I hope you're right. Let's go.
I am right. I've seen this.
Game on, motherfuckers.
Or you can't send donations anymore. Now, I would say about 70% to 75% of our donations are Rumble, PayPal, Streamlabs, and Venmo.
I just included this because it's fucking insane.
That's retarded. That's like most of the things. 75% of our things are 75% of the ways you can give us money.
Yeah. Now, is Johnny in front of something glowing red, or is that his actual face turning red?
And is he falling asleep?
His eyes are closed more than they're open on this show. It's crazy.
Is he having a bloody conniption fit as we're speaking?
You did morning radio, Shuli. It's tough. You got to get up early.
It's hard, man. It's hard, especially when the host's talking about Trump and how we're all gonna die every morning. It's like, oof, I can't. Stacey Allen, she's fully shaved. Ooh. She wants to pick push, no on the goal, and number 7.
7. Wow, that's a bold statement.
Wow. Well, she's fully shaved. She's bold like that.
YouTube is a little under.
I'll tell you this. I think one of you has it, actually. Only one of you.
Okay, I like that.
Oh, okay.
We got keychains for the winner.
Revenue. Like Rumble's a big one. PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs. Thank you guys very much because they accuse us of pretend.
He's like a ghost hunting show. They never show you the proof. It's just like, trust me. He's like, trust me. It's scary. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary down here.
You just missed it.
Yeah. Did you hear that? No, I did.
Was that
Hear that-
Venmo?
Yeah, hear that thing that sounded like a pipe banging?
That was definitely an orb, Johnny.
Yeah, that's an orb.
The goal every day. Like Muttering Jay is so obsessed with Steel Toe not being off the air that he just ignores any Rumbles, PayPals, and Venmos.
Wasn't he praising Muttering Jay? Wasn't he praising Muttering Jay at one point?
He's talking about Muttering Jay on this show. What's going on?
This is from today?
6-3.
And did he consider that a more creative way of introducing the rant as opposed to just jumping right into it? Yeah.
Not being off the air, that he just ignores any Rumbles, PayPals, and Venmos and goes, I added up their super chats. They missed the goal by $100 today. And we didn't. But he does that. So he's like, Aaron's lying about the goal. Streamlabs.
Just watching Johnny.
I know it's the best because he's constantly looking at Johnny, and Johnny never looks back. Never.
I mean, if Johnny was a dog, you'd put him down. You know what I mean?
This is like an Ike and Tina dynamic, you know? It's like,
He's a person, and you should put him down.
Yeah. Or maybe get him a
Kevorkian.
puppy to play with. I don't know. I mean,
Get him a friend.
yeah.
PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Keep it going. Let's go nuts. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. $2.95 away from today. I mean, I'm not going to pay to make fun of this gay guy. All right. $2.95 away. Let's roll.
I love that he keeps saying how he's getting back to morning radio. Like anybody's gonna touch this fucking guy. His fucking gay jokes.
Through Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Get in there. Knock it out. Call it a win for the toe. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. 99 cents from Balls Deep. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble
Can you imagine
Rants.
sleeping next to this man at nighttime? You just hear PayPal, Streamlabs, Rumble Rants. Oh, you're doing a podcast in your sleep again, Aaron. Wake up.
My favorite is just the beginning of like how hey guys, Streamlabs, PayPal, and now we're only at number 5, and he's like PayPal, Venmo.
He's not doing that in his stream. He's doing what were the call numbers? 101.7.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing in his sleep.
I'm on the
still.
radio again.
Yeah.
I also top of the hour, 55 degrees outside.
he's sleeping. John's sleeping, going, turn your radio down. I'll put you on with Howard.
Every year when it's my birthday, there's like this scramble for, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And I have to like think of stuff to say and be like, oh, I don't know, or like a Christmas time. I can't help but think that around his birthday, and his mother says, what do you want for your birthday? And he goes, Venmo, Rumble Rants, PayPal. Like, I mean, he probably has it is probably a normal part of his conversation with people.
Morning, guys. Remember, we got PayPals on the ones here on Steel Toe FM. All right, let's go. We're at number 5. He's already losing steam. This is going to be good.
Keep it going. Trickle down economics. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. Let's move. Let's go. Streamlabs, PayPal.
We're just as
Venmo,
motivated as you are.
This is the face. Johnny's face is like if you walk into a convenience store with your kidnapper and you want to let the clerk know. That's the face you make.
He's blinking, help me in Morse code.
Yeah. He's dropping a napkin with a message on it, you know?
That's Rumble Rants. 265 away from today's goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's wake up. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants.
If you have to say it this many times, it's not working.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants.
God.
Streamlabs, Paypal, Venmo,
People
Super
watch
Chats,
this?
Rumble Rants,
Oh, yeah.
memberships.
Also, it's been pointed out a lot of times, he never actually gives anything specific when he says that. Like, you don't just go to Venmo or Streamlabs and there's like Aaron donation. So saying that means nothing. What he should say is, hey, please donate to the show. We're trying to
Right.
reach our goal. All of the links are in the pinned to the chat. All of the links are in the description. Like, he has the links, but instead, like, he can't stop himself from going through this ridiculous monologue every time.
A mantra. It's
It's
like
a mantra.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah,
An
yeah. I'm good enough.
exercise for
I'm
himself.
smart enough. People like
It's
me.
his
Right.
positive affirmations. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
Send me
Rod
food,
Stewart
Uber
now,
Eats,
yeah.
DoorDash, Postmates.
Right. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
We know how to
See,
send food.
I
I
think
also noticed he really dropped off in that. Like in the
Oh,
beginning, he was
yes.
like very excited, and then it was like
Yes.
very
Oh,
down.
yes.
I feel like this one he's about to come back up, and then we're gonna go back down.
What is that?
Yes.
So you're saying at 13 he dropped his energy?
Yeah, a little bit, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
That's what I picked.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
matter
he
of
dropped it
opinion.
Hold on a
before.
minute.
He was flat at number 5. I'll be honest with
True.
you.
So Stacey Allen, fully shaved, got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, all the links
Now he's the angry dad who's ready to turn the car
He's
around.
back in.
Yeah.
are in the chat. Click one of them, throw us a few bucks. Or on Rumble or YouTube, Super Chat, Rumble Rant, gift some memberships. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super
Oh,
Chats, Rumble
16
Rants.
is my
Let's get this
pick.
130 knocked out.
He's like when
I
a,
love the-
when a QVC guy gets angry and he's like, guys, we got to get rid of this stuff.
Yeah.
We only got 2 left. I know we can do this.
You're gonna miss out on owning your own katana sword. Call the number.
5 easy payments.
PayPal's, the Streamlabs, and the Venmos. The Rumble gifted memberships are awesome. Anything you can do for the toe. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super
Anything
Chats,
you
Rumble
could do
Rants.
for the toe? Does that inspire his audience to want to give when you say nonsense bullshit like
Well,
that?
it sure hasn't
Ask not
Asshole.
what the toe can do for you.
Oh,
What
wait a
you
minute.
can
Give
do
to
for the
Luigi.
toe.
You just reminded me of something, Mike. I saw this clip today of him saying that this is great. He's saying that if they hit the goal today or tonight, or they miss the goal the last morning, if you make that up and they hit the goal today, that he will look into getting his body cam footage to
Right.
play on his show. But here's the best part. He's not saying, let me see if I can get the body cam footage first. He's going, everybody help us hit our goals for yesterday and today, and then I'm going to call and ask.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to see if it's possible.
So someone was just like, well, if you're into like this body cam footage that you want
Yeah.
Nick Rekieta to expose, why wouldn't you expose your own? Because he was also arrested and the cops came to his house. And so he's just like, well, I don't know if I can get that or not, but if you give me $200,
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. It's
I'll
like,
make a
well,
few calls. Let's go.
I can also create a FOIA request. I don't need to give you $200 if I want to see it, you idiots.
And the whole time he's going, hey, man, I'm a shock jock. That's what shock jocks do, is stuff like body cam footage. That's what shock jocks do.
He still calls himself a shock jock.
He
It's
called-
so sad.
I'm sorry, I am a little ignorant to Aaron. He calls himself a shock jock.
Yeah,
He did in this clip numerous times.
What
He's
an
like,
all the time.
asshole!
He's
What a
like-
fucking dickhead.
he goes, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. I'm a shock jock.
By the way,
All right.
if this is a general giving his like speech to the troops, like look at the second in command. Look at the guy
Yeah.
standing next to him, going, "I don't believe in this shit, not 100%."
I got news for you. You're not a shock jock. A shock jock doesn't watch body cam footage. A shock jock would slurp up his some other dude's cum off of his wife's chest. That's a shock jock move.
Man.
You want to raise money, motherfucker. That's how you do it.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I'm sorry. Streamlabs, PayPal.
That's
Finally,
that's right up there with.
They're all gone.
Yeah, that was his. They're all gone. I'm sorry.
PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats,
fucked.
Rumble Rants.
Son of a
Streamlabs,
Yes, let's
Got
go.
it.
PayPal,
come on,
Go
come
on.
on,
Let's
come
go.
on.
Chats,
Give up.
Rumble Rants.
Give up.
Streamlabs,
Motherfucker!
PayPal, Venmo.
God damn it. Hold on.
Super
We're at
Chats,
a push
Rumble
right now.
Rants. All right. So throw in Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. 55 away. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. A little Streamlabs, PayPal,
A
Venmo,
little.
Super Chat.
A little.
Why wouldn't Johnny just say that along with him? He's so much funnier.
Johnny's checking the rafters of the ceiling, going, "How much weight you think that could hold?"
How am I going to get up there?
He can't even step on the stool, the poor guy.
He's looking up, going, "There's got to be a way to pull this off."
We got 5 minutes left. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, everything. $25.
Everything.
Everybody needs to be throwing it in right
All
now.
that shit.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Throw in that last 20 and let's call it.
Johnny, stand up for 10 minutes. Let's really close this out strong.
Just eat butter, Aaron.
Just
Eat the goddamn butter.
We know you know the difference between like
No,
'cause he calls
I
himself
eat
a
butter for
butthead.
free. Don't encourage him to do
All
that.
right, fair enough. My bad.
What were you
Twice.
saying, the difference, Zen?
No, because he calls himself a busker, right? And he says he's busking. He's not panhandling. But the difference between a busker and him is that a busker has a different crowd every day.
And
Like,
talent.
he's like, that's true. It's true that. But he's like, he's not on a city street with a whole new group of people that he's doing this in front
It's a
of.
good point. He demands this of the same audience every day. He gets
Every
mad at them
fucking
when they
day.
don't contribute. And then when they do, he's like, see, how hard was that? And then the next day or later that night, he's like, where the fuck's the money, guys? Like, I just gave you the money this morning so you can hit the goal.
There was a homeless woman on the train. Every morning I would go into work. She would be on the train, and she had a snare drum that was completely ripped, covered in duct tape. And she would stand in the cart. She would go from cart to cart to cart, and she would just go, "Good morning, everybody." And it was the most annoying shit you've ever heard. It was the last thing you wanted to hear at fucking, 6 a.m. And people would give her money to shut the fuck up, right? That's not a busker, okay? That's a nuisance, right? Yeah. He's not a busker. A busker is somebody, you're on your way somewhere and you hear somebody playing or singing and you stop and you watch him and you go, wow, that person's really talented. I'm going to throw $5 in their guitar case. I'm going to throw whatever in their hat. That's a busker. He is an open mic show that starts in a bar that you're sitting down drinking, having a good time in.
Right.
He's a panhandler. He's just begging. That's all he's doing.
They don't even turn the sports game off. While you're fucking doing your act.
Exactly.
By the way, let me remind everyone, we owe $600,000 to Stuttering John Melendez. Please contribute by gifting memberships, super chats.
Yeah.
Swiss bank accounts, checking accounts.
Do what you can for Luigi.
Win.
You'd watch this woman get on the train with her drum. Before she hit one thing on the drum, people had money out. They're like, shut the fuck up.
For the toe. Yeah, I got a DM.
Even Johnny was able to get up and walk away from this.
Oh.
What just happened? Can you back that up a little bit?
Yeah. He's just going to stick his head in the fridge for a few
know,
minutes.
Do you remember the drop the needle game you used to play with John's face?
Yes.
You know how at any given moment of this video, if you pause it and just think that there is an inner monologue in Johnny's head that is "fuck my life."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His body language screams, I'm sick of this guy. I can't stand him.
And let's call it a win.
Does he laugh on this show? Like, I've never seen Johnny laugh once.
He does have a fake laugh that he does from time to time. That Melton has.
This is a comedy show?
Win for the toe.
I bet we could make Johnny laugh. Johnny, this is an invite for TSN. Make me laugh. You're the contestant. And myself, Zen, Mike, Karl, you can jump in if you want. Luigi, Lucy, whoever wants. Tom Myers, maybe anti-comedy is how you make Johnny laugh.
I laugh at Tom Myers quite a bit, actually.
There you go. Get Stevie Lou in here with his comedy chops. Fucking, let's go.
Yeah, I got a DM.
He just took off. He just left
Check
him.
PayPal. Don't say my name.
Rolled off.
Oh, look at.
Appreciate it.
There it is. I knew it. Didn't I call it? I said he would hit the over because of PayPal, and he goes, "Oh, the person didn't want me to say their name, but they gave me $200, so there it is." Did it again.
Wait, so he did make the goal?
I know this guy.
Says he did. He says he did.
Listen to this. Look at the smile. Look.
So, yeah, I got a DM. Check PayPal. Don't say my name.
That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie.
Again, he sets the goal, and then he makes everything up after that. Oh, wait. So right now we are over and yes, hitting the goal. So who's still in?
But you know why it's a lie? Because all he does is sit there and refresh PayPal and Venmo and everything over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So why would you need to see a DM to tell you to check PayPal?
I think that's a very good point.
Appreciate it. Sam Show Loves Black Men says, I can't wait to watch So Thorough Joe Burrow later. I can't either. That guy is so obsessed. He tracks every donation. He's like, no, Steel Toe can't win. I fucking own that dude. Burrow, you're my bitch, and you know it. You're the biggest. Oh, God, he fucking chimps out so bad on Twitter.
Look at Johnny's face. Like, great. I get to hear this story again.
Fuck
Great.
my life. Any given paused moment, fuck my life is going through his head.
It's nice having a co-host you don't let talk. That's another. The guy doesn't shut the fuck up. He never stops talking.
I haven't heard him say. I don't know that I've even heard him speak since you've been playing this video.
Yeah. Maybe Aaron got it confused. He can't walk, not can't talk, Aaron. Let him fucking say something.
When people tell him, dude, you understand this is gay and you're just a Steel Toe fan, right? No, I hate Steel Toe.
Yeah. This is the guy who was eating cum, by the way.
I love like John, everybody gets voices and it's all these fantasies going on, these conversations that never happened.
Watch it every day and you track every dime he makes. Like, you're a fan, buddy.
Wow.
Number 21.
Excellent.
Oh, would you look at that? Nobody got it. Sorry about that.
Yeah. You don't have to be cunty about it.
Well, I still think I won because I said over and because there was no proof that he won the goal and I said he wouldn't. So I'm taking a victory lap.
Well, Luigi, you've won. Oh, there's John's Hitler sore. I don't know if you guys saw that. Put that back up.
Yeah.
He had that sore. It looked like a Hitler mustache. So we made that. Yeah, we got too much free time. Sue us for that, John. Don't sue us for that.
Yeah, I win. I win.
Let's get some plugs for everybody. Karl, where can people see your fine program?
Well, I will tell you, whoarethese.com is where we want to go for all things Who Are These podcasts. Of course, we're doing a live show on YouTube tomorrow night. That's Wednesday night at 5:30 p.m. as we do every Wednesday with producer Chris and Adam Bush. But I'm very excited to announce tickets just went on sale for our live show in Detroit. TheMagicBag.com is where you want to go. September 12th, we'll be live with the great Dave Landau and Drew Lane and the Drew Lane Show.
Good,
oh, he's hilarious. I was just out in Dallas doing Normal World with him last week. And so check out Detroit, September 12th. TheMagicBag.com is where you want to go to get tickets. Thanks so much for having me. I can't wait for this lawsuit. I'm excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on. Looks like we're going to go down together, man. It's the only way. It's the only way. The great Karl Heberger, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Lady K. Lucy, what can we promote for you, my dear?
You can find me on YouTube and Patreon as Once Over with Kaylee, Cayley. YouTube is talking all about movies. I know you guys all want to ask me about the movies and listen to me being a snotty bitch about that, so go to my YouTube for that. And go to my Patreon to watch me put stuff inside of myself and also eat popsicles with a fork and a knife like a lady, like a true lady.
Edge Files.
And
that should be our
Edge
tagline,
Files
too.
coming out June 30th. We'll be doing that. Luigi, myself, Trucker, Andy, we're going to be doing that. I will be in Boston with Who Are These Podcasts. I will be in Detroit with Who Are These Podcasts. I am very, very excited about all of those things. So
she's awesome, man. Lucy is a great hang.
She is awesome.
So support her. Support her every and any way you can. Thank you, Lucy, as always. And I'll hit you up about Lenny. He's texting me now.
I can't wait to confront him about how much of a jerk he is. Not
Good.
really, but you know.
You
we're
should
fine.
tell him you're
All right.
pregnant and it's his. You know, let's see how he reacts.
And it's
That
a
is how
dragon.
that works. That is how that works.
Mother of
Okay.
your dragons, Lenny.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
discount.
hey.
Oh, hey.
Anyone in the Nowhere, Minnesota area next Wednesday between 6:18 p.m. and 6:24 p.m. I'll be at
Is
the
he
Steel
eating?
Toe Buffet. Stop by some steamed crab potato salad, veal super chunks, rum balls.
He's eating his own tongue.
I don't know what was going on there, but
Today I had to put my
Thank
teeth in.
you again. I'm
you
sneaking
got
out.
it.
Bye. Love y'all.
Bye-bye.
Luigi, what can we? Well, before you plug your channel, I just want to mention Luigi's going to come on Thursday with us because he has put together. So Luigi has this great show called Skeptical Robot, and yes, and I've been a guest on it. I watch it. It's fantastic. He does deep dives on bullshit artists. I guess is the
Conmen,
best way. Yeah.
grifters,
Yes.
paranormal searchers, ghost hunters, psychics. Yes.
So when I did a show last week, stumbled across this preacher that we played a video from years ago.
Oh, yep, I know.
What's his name? Luigi?
Kenneth Copeland.
Kenneth Copeland. And I sent it to Luigi, and right away he starts going on a deep dive. And Luigi's put together a Kenneth Copeland package for us that we're going to watch together Thursday, which I'm looking forward to. And I really would like to do your show again, or maybe you come on this show with it, but that documentary on HBO that I sent you with that Israeli guy, I think would be really good.
That is, and I'm telling you, that is so up my alley. Exactly what we cover is bullshit artists, and that is a fucking crazy story.
Israel's full of them, so there's no shortage there. Go ahead and promote your stuff, Luigi.
Thank you, absolutely. And also, I just want to say that the Kenneth Copeland rabbit hole, even though you laid out one particular thing that totally roped me in, you're like, do you know about this? And I was like, no, I do not. Dude, let me tell you, it gets crazier than the thing you told me. It gets nuts. But yes, Skeptical Robot Fridays at 6. We might be changing the time soon. I'm really just getting tired of that time, but for now it's going to be Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, and also on Sundays I do Unboxing Eric on Hack Ride Studios channel.
Yes.
That is 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. On Thursdays we have been I don't know if you know about this, Shuli, we have been rotating between doing Unboxing Riley Martin and Unboxing Bigfoot. And dude,
Let me tell you something, motherfucker.
You see.
Hello. What's going on, Bigfoot?
I'm gonna fuck you like a wild animal. It is.
This was an actual conversation we had. He goes, "Hello." I go, "Hey, Bigfoot, it's Shuli. What's going on?" "Heather's dead." So that was.
we just played a video of him. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He talked about having sex with a woman and she was dry, so he pissed in her vagina to lubricate it.
You know, what impresses me is when guys adapt in the heat of the moment. They don't know how to fix something, they come up with a plan.
He's sitting next to Ralph on a couch telling the story, and Ralph looked creeped out.
Yeah, that takes a lot. That takes a lot.
And yes, and actually tomorrow on Hack Ride Studios channel, members only, we're actually going to be playing a progressive set of audio tapes of when Richard and Sal called Talking Yankees with Jonah Falcon.
That's great. That's great.
That is one of my personal favorite series of prank phone calls.
You know what you guys should cover, and I'll come on, is the Sour Shoes Steve Langford prank call.
That let me tell you, that is
I was
high
in the
demand.
newsroom during those calls, so I could give you the play-by-play of what I was seeing on our.
Oh my God, I would love to hear that. And let me tell you, everyone that is associated with the unboxing shows is a fan of Sour Shoes. Like we like not just admire him, we think he is a genius.
He is.
And yeah.
He absolutely is. And so are you, my friend. Thank you for jumping on here last minute.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if I got annoying. I was just like, man, please, I gotta talk about this.
You got annoying?
Yeah, please. Who isn't annoying on this screen? You know, we all are. So
thank
Luigi,
you so much.
Support the man. Follow. Support Hack Ride, their channel as well. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. See y'all Thursday.
Later. Man, what a show, huh?
Yeah, this was something.
I got Karl to look a certain movie up, and he left the tab open way too long. Yeah, I know. I remember that. Say something to prove you're retarded. I want to sue a bunch of Jews. John's paying Tanner with chippies. Tabber. I was like, Tanner doesn't even sound right. I won a lawsuit once, and the judge told me she can never give more than what's asked for, but she can give less. I didn't request enough, and she knew. Interesting. Wow. It's kind of like audio. If it's overmodulated, you can't turn it down. But if it's not loud enough, you can always turn it up.
Right.
You get rocked by stiff sister.
That's it.
Stuttering John was sued by high school kids for pig's blood clothes damage. There needs to be a counter demand letter that says something nice about this says something nice about Lucy. Hey, discount Matt locked on.
Oh, hey.
That's accurate.
The fuck was that?
You didn't see Matlock his last season?
Yeah,
Andy Griffith on his deathbed.
Seriously, he'd do entire episodes and he wouldn't have to say anything. It was all the other actors acting, and he'd just stand there.
Was he was practicing hospice lawyering?
Yeah, that was his last series. Mayberry R.I.P.
Oh God.
What's the difference between a and a park bench?
I mean,
what?
A park bench can support a family of 4.
You know, we've heard it.
I didn't get it the first time. Yeah.
Did you hear about the Mexican train killer?
No.
He had locomotives.
Okay, you know what?
That was cute.
At least
That was
make him
cute.
funny.
That was cute.
That's
What's
when he does
long and
kids shows.
black?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's long and black?
Oh no.
What's long and black?
What?
The line at Popeyes.
All right, you know, mute your mic, dude. Mute your. I'm almost. Oh, Mannequin, you're up. He's laughing. Oh wait.
All right, character. I'm almost there. Just need Lucy to do a 2-minute Carmela Soprano so I can finish my investigation.
Wow, Mars, you've outdone yourself, dude. I don't know how you pulled this off, but this is amazing. Lyndon, just keep the soul patch, Mike. Zen -pounds, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frog, did you do the thing that I asked, the poll?
I did, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I'll get the results right now.
Thank you.
Okay, while we wait for the results, let's check this out.
Less likely to get like someone starting trouble there because everyone usually just mind their own bees like their own pool table. Oh, hey Jack, it's cold like cold like good. And I was there flag on right here. I think he heard me doing that, and I think he got the hell out of here. I got the cell over, and he gone. And then they don't know talking. They don't know talking. I'm telling you, moonshine. Moonshine. Taco Tuesday. Say Taco Tuesday.
What's great is he talks like a baby, so when he looks like one, it works.
It really fits.
Mike's who cares? Running away with it, 49%.
I'm keeping Mike.
I love you guys. A guy that goes by the raper butt handle should probably know a fair amount about the law. Yes, if anybody does. That's better. Thank you, Dodo. See? This has Vince the Midget written all over it. Yeah, it's not funny. Master Bates, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
100%.
Thank you to everybody who's been donating to the legal fund. What are we at, tote board wise? Do you have that? Our goal's 600 or 300K. I can see Vince the lawyer
On that
recommend.
mic.
Yeah, hold
What's
on.
that? Yeah,
Just
I
he's
can
getting it
recommend
now.
Vince the lawyer. I can see Vince the lawyer recommending this guy to Stuttering John just for the blowback as a goof. Oh yeah, if John's being trolled, Vince is definitely involved in it for sure. Rumple Trenchcoat, love this guy.
Thank you
I
for
love
Buzz.
the podcast. Gift and 5. Thank you, Rump. Zen, you look stunning tonight. Hi, Don.
Oh, hey, Mars.
Hey,
Mars,
thanks, buddy.
Genius, brother.
Genius. Go support him. His link to his YouTube page is in the description of this show, as well as DJ Dabbles, as well as our Froggy. Everybody's stuff is in there. Go support. Thanks for turning my shitty mood around. Love you guys. No problem. Or Spitty. Whatever. Johnny C is Kaiser Soze. Johnny Crutches. If the lawsuit forces John to prove he graduated NYU, then I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah.
That will definitely be one of the things we'll be bringing up. Is Aaron still doing the Oh, this is you, Mannequin. Sorry.
Is Aaron still doing the hemorrhoid hoist? Bet on those two. It used to be like 2 a minute.
Hemorrhoid hoist. You talking about what's the hemorrhoid hoist? Hi, kids. What's that?
I think that's when he does this thing.
Oh, he does that? I didn't even realize that. Hi, kids. Buy Dr. Steve's game Wet Brain now. FSJ. Wow, I'm in. Steel Toad make a Terminator self-terminate. The Terminator's lowering itself into the
a 2-minute movie.
Yeah. Johnny is that one school kid who texts you to stay home today. That face says it all. I mean,
misery.
Poor guy. Lucy, math degree, your hardest part is your brain. Your hottest part is your brain. Yeah, she's not going to fuck you. Don't even try it. 2 steel toes stole my truck this morning. Hashtag Karl knew. Stewie felt I forced myself to watch a couple of his shows. He offers garbage content. Half of his take on local daily news, and the other half is airing his grievances. That's what shock jocks do, fellas. John's lawyer Tabber looks like a fancy Ray DeVito.
If Ray owned a suit.
Yeah, same character dynamic as Zap Brannigan and Kiff from Futurama. Yeah. Mike went away, learned a new hold, and came back. Morsels unite. The facial hair makes him look like a detective that uses excessive force. Just do it.
Yeah.
Nick, thank you for the $5, my friend. Appreciate that. KB Nut Huggers won't be asking what you made tomorrow. Hey, man, what we made is a great 2 hours and 40 minutes of content.
That was fun, man. We had WATP people on. We had Luigi on. We had fucking. Oh, okay. All right, we're getting there.
This is content.
Thank you. I know we had some other stuff, but we'll get to that tomorrow. We got Lenny's confirmed for Wednesday is back on, and we're gonna do that thing we talked about. We put up that loop of Mike while he was gone, and every time it came on, Lenny at first was disgusted, and then he was like, I know it's not the real Mike. So Mike's going to pretend to be that loop a few times, and then we're going to reveal. Jad Allen, the professor, tonight's show has been like a modern day To Kill a Mockingbird. Lawyers, false accusations, and outbursts from a virulent racist.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's you, Frog.
In case you're wondering. September 13th, ladies and gentlemen, one Anthony Zenhauser will be at the Carlson. Comedy at thecarlson.com. If you're in the Rochester area, go support our beloved friend, the great Anthony Zenhauser, as he does stand-up out there. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. And then, Mike, anything you need to plug?
June 14th will be my birthday. So plan accordingly.
Frog, anniversary, birthday, anything you want to promote?
Nope.
Hitler's birthday was April 20th.
Long live the resistance.
Long live the Fuhrer.
All right. You guys, thank you so much for all your support through all these crazy times. We'll get through
these trying times.
We'll get through all jokes aside, guys, if I could take my hair and yarmulke off. We'll get through this together as a family.
Credibility.
Yeah. And we love you very much for all the support. Shout out to everybody gifting tonight, super chatting, supporting. Dill Dog, you're the man. Everybody else, fucking amazing. Thank you, guys. Blunder Years tomorrow. A lot of you got tier 1 memberships tonight. Turn on notifications before you go. Hit like if you don't mind. Subscribe if you're not. And join us tomorrow for the Blunder Years tier 1. Thank you. Boys, excellent job. Karl, thank you. Lucy,
Also,
Luigi. Yes?
If you're on Twitter, at the Zen Comic. The
Yes.
Zen Comic on Twitter and Instagram. Fucking follow me, motherfuckers. I got great shit up there.
Yes.
Thank you.
You got it. All right.
Fine.
Bye, everybody.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull! Good. Goodbye.
He said I wasn't funny. I only met him once. I thought he was gay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Leonard Bernstein.
Oh, 1 out of 2. Fuck.
Oh, God. Hysterical. Gravitas. You're an intelligent comedian.
Have I got containers?
That's because you're fucking blind. Jesus Christ.
What do you call
I
four
only met him
Mexicans
once.
drowning in quicksand? Cuatro Cinco.
Excuse me. What, guys? What's wrong with